Okie doke. Let's see if we are back to Bloodborne. Having some remote play issues earlier here, where remote play was just not working. It just melted on me. Hearing a few audio issues, which means it might still be happening. Oh, this is awful. If this continues, I might just try streaming from the PS4 itself, which will unfortunately disable all notifications, but if I've got no other option, I've got no other option. We'll see how this goes. I am using the good laptop this time. Last time when I streamed this game, there was massive stuttering and some lag and screen tearing. Basically, anytime there was more than a single enemy on the screen. And when I was fighting the boss, you couldn't even tell what was happening because of all the stuttering and delay. So I'm looking at my stream right now to monitor it. We seem to be back. The horrible pixelization is gone. And the audio sounds fine because I am hearing the audio from remote play rather than the PS4 itself. I'm hoping we're all in the clear. My connection is currently wired. Good laptop running. Outside of monitoring Twitch and doing this, I have no applications going. Hoping it all goes fine. I once again overestimated just how loud this game is, so I'm going to turn down my headphones real quick. Gregory, thank you for the compliment about my latest video. I released the long-awaited, long-advertised Over the Garden Wall video only about half an hour ago or so. I'm fairly happy with how it came out. It wasn't, like, honestly, I expected it to be about 4 to 5 minutes tops. I'm really amazed it turned out to be 8, which makes me think I probably, like, talked more than I needed to. Like, I feel like I should have been a little bit more concise, but I'm overall fairly happy with it. If I was gonna, like, make really minor changes to make it, like, you know, nearly perfect, I think it would take me way too many hours for a very small change in quality. And I don't think it's worth it, because my video quota has been pretty low so far. I really want to raise the rate of production. This past month has not been great. I do have a good excuse in that I moved to a new place and I started streaming, and I've also been sick. But hey, excuses don't change things, so... Anyway, point being is I'm relatively happy with the video, or as happy as I can be. Oh god, Hunter, supposed to be doing this to acquire healing items, and so far haven't gotten a single one, and actually ended up using one up. Okay, there we go. Got some bullets. Oof. Okay. So this portion of the stream may as well be considered the downtime for everybody to join in who wants to. Because like I said, right now my only goal is to get, I don't know, at least 15 blood vials. Before I go fight the boss. If I, crap. If I'm not, getting very lucky, I may just, buy them, because I believe they're 180 each. If I get enough souls, I will just go ahead and buy, however many I can, and then go fight the boss. So let me do a test. Last time when I was streaming this on, my own laptop, which is weaker, and is honestly not really built for gaming. It's built for like Photoshop, video editing, that kind of thing, but like gaming-wise, it doesn't quite have the graphics card, I guess. Whereas this one is a cheap-end dedicated gaming laptop. So let's see the test I did last time, which is basically I just spin the screen around in circles. And when I did this on my old stream, when I was streaming on my old laptop, the stuttering was just horrific. Like, everything pretty much froze. And I am watching the stream right now, and that looked pretty damn good, all things considered. Well, the quality I'm capable of, all things considered, that looked fine. It didn't look too much different from what's actually happening. So yeah, it seems like I will be able to stream PS4 games perfectly fine with no main issues as long as I use the more powerful computer, which is great, because there's a lot of PS4 games I want to play. Sorry, I should clarify. I've been streaming the Gungeon off PS4 as well, but it's not quite as you know, graphics intensive as this game is. So my worry was when it comes to, like, you know, I guess AAA-ish games, if we're gonna say it that way. I'd rather not say it that way, but ow, ow, ow. Oh god. Oh god. God, I started with 6 blood echoes and I'm at 5 right now, which means I have gained negative blood echoes. I hear dogs, but I don't see dogs, which is a bit concerning. Oh, there they are. Hello, doggy. Ow. Alright, I'm gonna finish off the current enemies that are here, and then I'm gonna go ahead and buy the rest of the items, because I don't want to spend forever doing this, as I said. Alright, well, we are neutral on blood vials from where I started. Oh, no, +1. But I got a lot more bullets, and that's awesome. Last time I fought the boss, I could not figure out when I might shoot it to make it, to stun it, so I could do the riposte attack, or whatever it's called. I think they're called visceral attacks in this game, which, is almost too cheesy to be cool, honestly. But, Ow! God, the fire is so good. Okay, you know what? I really need to get out of the habit of double rolling. Souls has that, like, I guess, bad habit you can form where when you're worried you roll twice, and it usually does more harm than good, because it both drains your stamina and takes away your ability to counterattack effectively, like a 2-for-1 bad thing. And rarely ever is the second roll necessary. So I have been here, I believe oh no, have I been here? I'm just trying to find the teleport back at this point to our, home location. And, I think I just got lost. There we go, here we are. Cool. So let's go back to the Hunter's Dream, and buy some healing items, and then go take on the boss. As far as YouTube, excuse me, as far as YouTube plans go, I plan to do the Steven Universe video. I plan to just finish it off tomorrow after I get home from work. I was originally planning on making the Host 2007 the Korean film video that I've mentioned many times in the stream already. That was the plan, to make it before Halloween, before October ends, since it's a monster movie. It technically, you know, falls into the spirit of the season and whatnot. That's not going to be able to happen, unfortunately. So I am going to just finish off the Steven Universe one, then make the Host one after that. Let's see. That is a bit more expensive than I would like, but there we are at 15. So these things in the shop, these creepy looking dudes, they were indeed the things that appeared in my dream in the opening scene. For a second, I thought I said, in my last stream, I think I said these have mouths, and the ones that appeared in my dream did not have mouths. They had, like, kind of just gaping holes, almost like the giants from Dark Souls 2. But no, there was like 4 of those in my dream, or 5, and most of them did indeed have mouths. There was just one that had a gaping hole where the mouth should be. And let's see if I can level up. I am about 500 souls short of leveling up, so we are going to go ahead and not do that. let's see if we can buy some oil, maybe. Oil, oil, oil. No oil. Well, okay. We'll fight the beast with no oil. We'll do it old school. Now I'm trying to recall where exactly it would be, because I played this several days ago, or maybe only two, but I don't know what day it is. I believe I go left, and then I believe that takes me up to the bridge where the boss should be. And I don't know if fog doors work like they used to, where once you enter a boss area, there's a fog door behind you and enemies can't follow you to the boss room. I hope that's how it works, because I'm planning to just run past everything at this point. And then anyone who didn't watch my first portion of this stream, which honestly, good for you if you skipped it or missed it, because like I said, there was a lot of stuttering issues. Ooh, look at that little graphics glitch right there. The texture's freaking out. I hope that's visible. Anyway, there was a lot of stuttering. The quality was bad, and you know, I said I just went the wrong way. I just realized, so I am going to go ahead and turn around. Oh wait, no, I did not. I'm sorry, I did not. This is the right way. If those big fellas are over here, this is indeed the right way, and they are. Alright. If there's really weak enemies in my way, I'm actually going to go ahead and take them out, because, I mean, I might get some blood out of them. Or rather, blood vials out of them. Believe I go up here. Let's actually kill you as well. Oh, God. I didn't think that one would follow me. That way is back there. And there's the fog gate. Alright. So let's see how, if I die or if I can overcome my, weaknesses. Hello, cleric beasts. You are really cool. I cannot see, but I think I am doing well. God, the camera has not improved much since Dark Souls 2, I tell you what. Or, yeah, 2. 3 came out after this game. Still have not played 3. Hope to one day. Still don't know when to shoot it to actually make it, flinch. Yep, still don't have it. At this point, it might just be better to continue to attack it, because, yeah, you know what? I don't know when to counter you, sir, but it seems like I'm doing pretty good without having to. Yeah, as soon as I start shooting, it gets bad. So I think what I was doing wrong last time is I wasn't treating this as if it's Dark Souls 2, and I was actually trying to avoid it at a medium distance, and I was using my, the lawn form of this sword. That seems to have been a very bad decision, because, right now I'm just dominating this thing. Is this gonna do anything? Apparently not. And goodbye with a Molotov. From Molotov with love. That was incredibly easy compared to the last time I did that. Wow. Oh, and we get a nice little teleport right here too. How kind of them. Beware of bird. Excuse me? What does that mean? Let's just go ahead and unlock this location as fast as possible and go home and level up some. So again, I am kind of astounded at how well that went. To be honest, I'm almost a tiny bit disappointed because I was hoping this game wouldn't have as much like bullshit, the monster's butt is in your face camera angles. I guess it's good that I named this stream Baby's First Buttborne, because yeah, apparently sticking to the enemy's butt and barely being able to see anything and just making sure you're on the butt at all times. Apparently that still works. That DS1 and very much so DS2 tactic still works. Honestly, way better than it needs to.
Welcome. What is it you desire?
That said, that was still a fun fight.
Very well. Let me stand close.
And it still feels like I, you know, still feels like I overcame a hurdle. Just kind of not fond of the means I had to use to do that. I have no idea what kind of build I want. I still am not sure what Blood Tinge and Arcane really do. Honestly, I'm just going to up Endurance a bunch right now, because I love having Endurance. And until I actually have to up Blood Tinge or Arcane to use something I think is cool, I'm just going to go ahead and probably get Endurance, Strength, and Vitality for now. Let's see, let's read again. So I assume Strength and Skill are like Dex and Strength. I assume they changed that to just Skill. QS bullets, so that's, I guess that's my gun thing? Is that how likely I am to make them, I want to know if that's how likely I am to actually make them flinch so I can riposte them, or whether that's just how much damage the gun does, because the gun, damage-wise, I don't really care about the gun, I just want to make things flinch. But if having a higher Blood Tinge actually helps make things flinch, that might be something I might want to invest in. And then I have no clue what Arcane Attack is. I assume it's something equivalent to like spell damage. I don't think there's spells in this game though, right? Or is it maybe when you enchant your weapons, your arcane points? I don't have no idea. If anybody in the chat wants to let me know, feel free. I'm doing a blind playthrough, but like as far as mechanics go, I don't care if people tell me mechanics. I don't care. Like I might look up mechanics later if I don't figure them out as I keep going. And real quick, I just realized I haven't actually talked to her. So let's talk, doll.
Did you speak with Gehrman? He was a hunter long, long ago, but now serves only to advise them. He is obscure, unseen in the dreaming world.
Giorgioe, is that your name? Giorgioe, yes. Yes, I do respond to the chat. When I'm playing more action-oriented games, you know, I may not look until the action sequence is over. But yeah, I got my laptop open with Twitch, so I can monitor the chat. So Gehrman was a hunter, now he resides only here, whatever this dream is.
They find hunters like yourself, worship and serve them. Speak words they do not. But still, aren't they sweet?
So I don't know if these things, I don't know if you would call them sweet, but apparently they worship hunters like gods, they act as servants. Anything that's willingly a servant, I don't know, I'm not very fond of that. Nothing wants to willingly be a servant, unless they're gonna get something out of it, of course. Yes, okay, you already said that line. Alright, let's continue with the game. I'll go ahead and continue on the Great Bridge, I guess. I do know there was a pig, there's a big old pig in the sewers, and I tried to run past it after realizing fighting it probably wasn't going to go well, and I ran into just a pit of death, an endless pit. Fell right into it, the pig chased after me and fell into the pit right after me, and it was hilarious, but I don't know what's in that area at all. I think there were some items on the floor I didn't pick up because I was running from the pig. So I may want to go back to the sewers rather than continuing on this bridge, depending on where this takes me, I guess. I have not considered pitching a cartoon to anything, because I honestly don't have that much level of like art education that I would feel comfortable with my own thing. Like I've been trying to make a comic and write a book for, I don't know, probably 5 to 7 years, maybe longer. But I always like get new ideas and abandon them and stuff. Is there nothing here, really? There's nothing on the Great Bridge? Oh, geez. Okay. Anyway, basically, I haven't made anything as a hobby that... I haven't committed to making something I'm proud of. Whenever I barely start a project, I always abandon it because I find some flaw with it and I just have a hard time following through. Nowadays, I have a hard time finding time and energy. Yeah, there doesn't seem to be anything here, so I'm actually going to go back to the sewer. Well, let's go this way and see what we got. Alright, let's see if we can get to the sewer from here, I guess, because I'm not actually sure how to get to the sewer. Anyway, yeah, I don't feel comfortable enough to consider pitching to, like, a studio, much less, do I have any way to get in contact with them? Like, nope. You can't just pitch to a studio anyway, like, you can't just walk into Cartoon Network store and pitch them a story, as far as I'm aware. I think it's a bit more complex than that if you plan to actually have anybody see your work. So yeah, no. The other thing is, like I said, I actually haven't committed to actually creating a comic or book in full ever. So I don't know how good I am at it, because I've never given something I've made to somebody else to review. I might be garbage. Just because you can review things, or talk about things well, or analyze things well, and honestly, I think I'm okay at it. I don't think I'm, like, amazing. I just enjoy doing it. But anyway, even if you can do it well, it doesn't mean you're going to be able to make something that's good. What was that, what were the people who made something recently? I believe it was Red Letter Media? I think they made a movie recently, and it was supposed to be like a campy garbage B-movie. It was terrible from what I understand. I haven't seen it, but I've seen, like, what it is, and I have zero interest in ever looking at it. Point being is, they're, from what I understand, Red Letter Media don't really watch much of their stuff, but they're pretty good at what they do. A lot of people like them. Regardless, when they went out and made a creative venture of their own, it wasn't that good. So this is a long-winded way of saying just because... Oh crap, I didn't want to fall down here. Just because I love talking about media and I love criticizing media and I love, like, trying to find what's good and bad about it, that doesn't mean I can effectively create a compelling narrative or story. But hopefully one day I'll try, and we'll see. Hopefully one day maybe somebody will make a YouTube video about my own work. Oh god. Rotten for Potatoes, thank you so much for the follow. Using Streamlabs to monitor Twitch alerts and have the GIFs pop up when somebody subscribes or, follows, rather. Don't have subscriptions yet. I think to become an affiliate you have to stream for 30 days and have certain stats. I should have those stats, but until I streamed for a full 30 days and got the notice from the Twitch people themselves, I will not be an affiliate. Hopefully that happens soon, and when that happens, hopefully I can get, I don't know, custom emotes and all that junk. Oh, what was I saying before? If I'm being super rambly, apologies. It's because I'm kind of focusing on the game right now, and, as far as multitasking goes, I still don't have, like... I still haven't developed the ability to just talk freely while playing a game that requires me to think a little. Therefore, I may, stall out or rant a bit. I mean, people watch streams usually to listen to somebody speak. Even a lot of speedruns nowadays have commentators, rather than stumbling over my own words, rather than it just being the speedrun, despite most speedruns being pretty impressive in their own right. So yeah, I assume if I ramble, it's not going to be really a problem because that's what people are tuning in for. But if I am too rambly, I do apologize. Also, I should probably talk just a little bit quieter, because it's, well, it's only 10:20 where I am, almost, but, you know, usually around 10 in apartment buildings, they want you to quiet down, so I don't want to be yelling too much. So I should just be careful not to accidentally start speaking super loudly. Like if I'm getting my butt bitten by a dog or something. Hello, sir. I think I am going the wrong way. I want to find the pig. I don't think this is the way to the pig. However, I am collecting a lot of blood vials and bloodstones, so I'm not going to complain. Wait a second. Did I come from here? Did I just loop around? Oh my god, is this the bridge? Oh my god, I just looped around on myself. I think. Oh my god, I just looped around on myself. I'm an idiot. I'm direction challenged in games where the environment stays pretty consistent. Like, if the architecture is similar, I will get lost. As far as video game stuff goes, I've been playing a bit of Enter the Gungeon in my off time. I've been like playing it about, you know, a few runs every other day or so. I finally got to the 5th floor and the boss on the 5th floor. Crap. I did not defeat the boss, unfortunately. I was really close, but it sends out this wave of bullets when it hits like 10%. And it was ridiculous, and I just did not overcome that final barrage. But anyway, that's really cool. I'm really excited because hopefully next time I stream over the Gungeon, I'll get like really far. Hopefully to the 4th or 5th floor at least, because I haven't done that on stream yet. Enter the Gungeon is awesome. I'm probably going to do another review video of it. Just because I want to get, I don't know, a little bit more practice doing game reviews. And also, basically, Enter the Gungeon, variety is the spice of life. That's how I would describe Enter the Gungeon's approach to keeping itself really fun, despite being a roguelite. And I love it. Enter the Gungeon is one of the best games I've played in a very long time. I know it's an old game, but I didn't get around to it until just recently. You've come to the right place. Where am I? I don't think I remember these boats from before. I don't think I've been here. Hello, ratties. I should have probably used the lawn weapon. Crap. Not like that, though. Crap! Accidentally threw a Molotov. You know what? Let's unequip that, because I don't want that. Admin's knowledge. What is that exactly? I know this isn't it. I just also don't know what the punch and blood cocktail does either. I guess it just attracts beasts. I don't know if that means you're. I don't know if that means they run to that specific spot no matter what, or only do so if they haven't seen you already. Okay, so insight. I don't know what insight is. I have an insight meter below my below my blood. It's gonna take me a while to get used to. I keep wanting to say souls. I have that little eyeball below my blood. I assume that is my insight. It seems to be gained kind of at random, like humanity, and there's an item where you gain it, just like humanity. I don't know what this does yet. If anybody wants to tell me, feel free. If it's a mechanic I should not know of until the game kind of enlightens me, you can abstain. But again, I'm not too worried about mechanic spoilers. I just don't want plot or boss spoilers or anything like that. Skull of a madman touched by the wisdom of the great ones, used to gain insight, making contact with the eldritch. They use the word eldritch. That's wonderful. So there's old gods in this. Making contact with the eldritch wisdom is a blessing, for even if it drives one mad, it allows one to serve a grander purpose for posterity. So I'm going to imagine, maybe if this is like Demon Souls, that if you have insight, you can access certain part of the game that you can't without a certain amount of insight. Or maybe it just is. Maybe it just changes the ending, because insight, you know, knowledge. It seems like you understand the plot in a different way if you have enough insight. Right, this is the right way right here. I just realized, so it's awesome. Let's go ahead and I'm gonna kill. Oh god, I don't want to kill both of these actually. You know what? I'm doing a lot more damage. Last time I did this, I did not upgrade my weapon yet. I think I upgraded it twice or 3 times right now. Oh, crows. So with the shards, my hits are doing a lot more damage now that I've made it level 3 or whatever. Jesus Christ! I just panicked. I attacked the complete opposite direction because I panicked there. Anyway, point being is I'm doing a lot more damage. Maybe I should kill more things, because I do. I don't have like any blood vials in my storage, so I'm going to go ahead and kill things instead of running past them. Also storage, I think I figured that out. Last time I was unsure. I believe you only keep things that are sent to your storage. Like when you have 20 bullets and 20 blood vials, the excess you pick up gets a little chest icon next to it. And I believe it only goes to your storage if you return to the dream world without dying. If anybody wants to correct me, please do so, because I really want to know how you get to keep those extra items. Because I picked up a ton of bullets once, and they did not end up in my inventory back at, oh god, back at the house. Back at the dream world, sorry. So this pig, last time I died to it, but it seems like Molotovs do a whole lot of damage. So I'm gonna go ahead and kill a pig this time. That worked splendidly. Last time I tried to attack it, it just did too much damage, and I started running around all ridiculous-like and fell into the pit back there. Apparently, I got the item that was here, because I thought I did not, but apparently I did grab it. Just forgot that I grabbed it. There's the pit of death I fell into. The pig followed me and died in pursuit, and it was hilarious, but also a bit frustrating when that happened last stream. So this is all brand new. I have not been here yet. Run the actual wizard. I think I'm 26. I'm either 25 or 26. Honestly, you kind of don't have to keep track after you turn 21. And then once you turn 25, you can rent cars in all those states in the US without an extra fee. That's like the last milestone until you're old enough to get like elderly benefits or retirement benefits or whatever, I guess. Wow, this is like a snake eater ladder right here. Anyway, all I'm saying is you really don't have to keep track of how old you are when it's not relevant anymore. So I think I'm 26. I think I turned 26 in July, at the end of July. But if I'm incorrect, I'm 25. It's kind of stupid that I'm not sure on that, but well, there it is. I'm like 95% sure I'm 26. Which, yeah, is a bit older than some might think, but eh. I feel like a lot of people think I'm like between 20 and 23-ish, because my face is still pretty young looking, and then my voice isn't exactly the deepest either. Are these dead people? They seem to be dead. Where am I? Oh my goodness, I've actually been here, I think. Yeah, no, I actually got here from the sewer before using that ladder, and then I went and used this elevator right away. And then I couldn't find the lift back up. I still don't know where that lift is, actually. So I've been here, but I haven't been that away. I haven't been up those stairs yet. Okay, interesting. Yeah, I was 23 when I started my YouTube channel, I believe. Although, when I started it, I was basically testing the waters, and I was recording vlog-style entries without actually, well, I recorded a few vlog-style entries, and then didn't watch them to see what they were like before deciding to publish them. And like, wow, I should have really done a bunch of practice runs. Anybody wanting to start making YouTube videos of any kind, really, where you're talking, as long as you're talking in them, here's my advice. Like, you know, write a script or whatever, or do a vlog, whatever you want, whatever you plan to do. But don't publish them. Make about 10 videos. Make about 10 videos and see what they sound like after maybe like a month of time. And like, be harsh and give yourself the harshest criticism possible. And then go back and probably record those videos, because you'll realize you sound horrible. And then, if you want, you can use the exact same scripts, you can say the exact same things if you want, but I guarantee you, after you make about 10 videos and realize what you sound like, your like enunciation and your rate of speech and all that, it'll just sound a lot better. When you're talking to a camera by yourself, or a microphone, it's surprising how monotone you can sound when you think you're not being monotonous. Like, if you talk as if you think you're speaking to a friend, but you're the only one in the room, it's really easy to quickly kind of drone on and get a monotone voice if you don't purposefully, like, you know, amp up or give a bit more of an inflection to a few words here and there. If you're with friends, you do it automatically without realizing it, because you just, you know, you get invested in whatever it is your friend is saying. But if you're recording in front of nobody,
Hey Elk, just wanted
you
to
might
say
be
that
terrible.
if you aren't feeling much energy, try drinking more Red Bull. I used to be unmotivated like you, but I injected myself with 12 kilograms of 5-hour energy, and now I can pursue my dream of being an oil-covered slug that swallows people.
Gumbo Pop, you're the best. Thank you so much for all your donations. I've gotten through my sickness, and I managed to work a little bit while sick by using energy drinks, but at this point I've been drinking like, ooh, cutscene. Been drinking 1 or 2 a day, and I think my health is starting to deteriorate, and my urine hasn't been clear in like a month, which may be too much information, but like, yo, I gotta take a little break. That said, whenever I'm about to start working for like 5 hours on a video or more, I will always drink an energy drink that day, if not at that time of starting, because, yeah, I need energy. When you're depressed, you gotta get energy somewhere, so you sacrifice one aspect of your health for another. To stay in a better mood, you, make your health shit. Okay, so hunters become beasts, apparently. Maybe. Or I'll become a beast sooner or later. It seems like a lot of the hunters are growing some pretty gross hair, some pretty gnarly hair, and are becoming werewolf-esque. So I assume both him and me will become a beast at some point, whoever this guy is. Father Gascoigne. I've seen him before. I don't know what his lore is, if any. I just have seen him before. And I'm curious to fight a human enemy, because I want to see if it's different from the cleric beast I was fighting before. Hoping it is. Oof. Well, for one thing, he can shoot me, which is a bit scary. Ow. I can stagger him pretty well. Ow. He doesn't seem like he can stagger me as well as I can stagger him. And, oh, that was a riposte moment? Shit. That was a riposte moment. Unfortunately, I got hit. It was a trade. I traded my bullets for, Well, so far I'm not doing too bad. Blood vial wise, still at 17. That attack reminds me of Jetstream Sam, almost from Metal Gear Rising. Just slide along the ground and drag your weapon and uppercut. It's so cool. Okay, so I think I got his pattern. Oh god. Okay, so I guess I got his pattern, but now he's gonna change it up on me most likely. I don't know why I did that. That was an accident.
It's enough to make a man sick.
Okay, so he's turning into a beast because there's a lot of dialogue about blood. He's definitely gonna turn into a beast. Oh god. Can he riposte me? I'm really fucking shotgun of his. I'm really curious to see if he can riposte me. Or visceral attack, whatever it's called. I can still stagger him pretty well. Oh, there was 2 swings on that. Let's go ahead and stay fresh. Let's pop a fresh one here. And after 3 hits, he will go ahead and... Hunter's Mark, yes, that's been there the whole time, hasn't it? Ooh, he is a werewolf. Ghoulie me. Ghoulie me? What did I say? I meant to say bully to me, I think. Riposte. Oh, yes! Thank you, ma'am. Wham bam, thank you, ma'am. You know what? He is bigger. He is like 8 feet tall now. My goodness. Come on, can I get in there in time? Cannot get there in time. But he is almost dead. Let's throw a Molotov for fun. That's the 2nd boss in a row I Molotoved for fun. Oh, okay. I think my Souls skills have slowly come back to me. If you guys were here during the last stream, I was playing kind of like hot garbage, and right now I haven't died a single time and just killed that boss on my first try. In fact, I feel like I killed him fast enough where possibly he had some attacks I didn't even see, because when he was in werewolf form, he was doing the same thing over and over and over, which is maybe why I killed him so fast, because he kind of got repetitive. Is there anything I missed here other than the lantern back to the dream world? Let's see. By the way, beautiful area. Like, really, adding the trees here, like, really makes it, just, I don't know, adds that little touch to make this really cool. Like, with this being the centerpiece, of course, it's wonderful. Alright, let's go ahead and work back. Let's level up, too. Yeah, Frosty Man, Oh, okay. Frosty Man, yeah, you said the airness was whack, which I'm a bit confused what you meant. I guess that was a typo. Um, yeah, the thing about the ending being sappy for the Woodsman's arc, I've seen that criticism, and I did think so myself at first, that it was just, like, you know, a little sappy. Like, it was fine, it was deserved, it was a happy ending, and there's no big problem with it. It's just a little bit on the happy and convenient side. That was my thoughts initially. Since I made the video on the whole topic of, like, well, after thinking about it a little bit more, I actually appreciate all the extra little things that are added by having a happy ending, because if the happy ending wasn't there, it'd just make the story a lot more sad. But because the happy ending is there, it actually reinforces a lot of the themes the show already has. You know, adds extra examples of those themes and motifs being to play. So that's why I actually do prefer the happy ending now. But basically, all I meant to say is that some people do think it is a little sappy. And I don't entirely disagree. I can see that perspective. Like I said, I had it myself at first. But yeah, if you disagree with that, of course, that's perfectly fine. Not everybody thinks so. Most people, I'm sure, are perfectly fine with a happy ending, even if it hadn't added extra depth to the show. But it happens to, in my opinion, do so. So I'm very happy with the fact that it is the way it is. One of those things where, you know, after I watch a show, I have one opinion, but after maybe a week or so, I change my mind. Part of me is still just like, you know, it's really, really convenient that she just so happened to return on her own and he missed her entirely. Like, it's so convenient that he was able to get all his stuff out of the house and, you know, move out entirely before she returned. And it's kind of convenient that he was able to stay away the whole time, and also, but you know, still probably stay in the general area, and never run into her or anything like that, or never see anything. Like, I would assume maybe she would look for her own father too, maybe put up wanted or put up missing signs or something, or maybe he should have put up. Well, he thought she was dead. He didn't. The woodsman didn't have to put on. The woodsman wouldn't put up a missing sign when he thinks his daughter's in the lantern. But the daughter, I would think, just thinks her dad is missing. Especially if he took stuff with him from his house, like his axe at the very least, and probably clothes and stuff. I would think she'd assume he went missing. I would assume she would look for him, and maybe she would put up in the adjacent towns and stuff, you know, posters or whatnot. It's just all convenient that they never once crossed paths, and it's implied the woodsman has been doing the beast's bidding for several months at the minimum, I would wager. At least a month or two, if not like a whole year or more. So that's all. It's just like kind of convenient. Because it's so convenient, it does feel a tiny bit sappy. I'm going to actually increase both these to 8, because why not? But it's not that big of a deal. It's a very minor thing. It's like a criticism based mostly on preference, to elaborate on that aspect of my video. And sorry for not playing. I'm going to go ahead and read the chat real quick. Again, this is one of those things where
welcome home.
I'm having a hard time talking and playing. Like, I just stop playing entirely when I get distracted. Yeah, I almost featured that beast line of, do you really want to go back to that empty house? I almost featured that in the video. I just couldn't fit it in a place where it really, like, you know, like, basically I put it in and it just broke the flow too much, and I was like, yeah, I'll take it out, because I already mentioned that the woodsman felt guilty like 2 or 3 times in the video. I think I got the point across that I feel guilt is a huge driving motivator for his actions throughout the show. So I really didn't think I needed to add that line in there to reinforce that some more, because it's something I already stated. But yeah, point being was, yeah, the woodsman abandoned his home. That's a normal thing people do when they want to move on and not look back at all. That part of it is perfectly fine. And it makes sense. It's just like I said, it's just a little convenient. And it's like I said, different people will have different preferences and perspectives. But I think it's like the sappiness to me is very minor at this point, like very, very minor. However, like, yeah, the most sad thing that could have possibly happened is if one of the Edelwoods the woodsman cut down was actually his own daughter. Like, imagine if she actually did get turned into an Edelwood tree and he cut her down. That would be horrific. However, well, you know what? I don't know how long it takes an Edelwood tree to grow, because the roots wrapped around Greg and Wirt very quickly, like, you know, within a few hours. I don't know if the whole tree keeps growing at that pace, because that means an Edelwood tree could become a fully grown tree in, like, a day or a week. So if that's the case, it's actually possible his daughter may have been an Edelwood tree had she actually been captured by the beast. And that would have been the saddest outcome by far. That would be, like, horrific. That'd be, like, torturous. Where am I going? I'm going the wrong way. Yeah, I'm going the wrong way. Or, actually, is there anywhere to go? Or is this just... There's somewhere to go up there, right? Anyway. Point being is, it's certainly not the saddest ending you could have had. It's certainly a relatively happy ending, all things considered. The woodsman lost time, and he tortured himself, and he's gonna probably be haunted by guilt of helping the beast, you know, stay alive, helping the beast fuel his lantern. He's gonna be tortured by the guilt of cutting down trees that used to be people. Oh, here we go. I just opened the gate with a tomb key. That's all I had to do. For some reason, I assumed that gate would just be closed, even though clearly there's an area over there. Well, the reason is because I'm talking. But yeah, anyway, Woodsman's gonna have a lot of, like, regret, a lot of shit he has to deal with, a lot of trauma. So it's still tragic, but he has his daughter and she has him, and they'll be able to take, they'll be able to console in each other and help each other and all that junk. So it's a good ending. I've seen the, like, the Tumblr originated theory, I believe it originated there, that people, like, one person and I guess a few people took it up, like, as their headcanons, that the beast actually was the woodsman's daughter. Like, she turned into the beast somehow while she was gone in the forest, and then once the lantern was put out, like, I guess she turned back, which is why she was gone the whole time. I think that's terrible. There's just not enough in this show to indicate that, and it wouldn't be very hard to give one small hint that that's the case. Like, her holding a lantern when she goes outside, it's nighttime, guys. There's no electricity. Of course she's going to be holding some kind of light source at night in the dead of winter. Like, I think that's a terrible theory. Well, it's not terrible. I just think it's very unsubstantiated. There's nothing to substantiate, and I also don't think it adds much depth. I don't think it really adds anything to the narrative. I don't think it adds much to the themes, and therefore, if it's unsubstantiated and also adds so very little to the narrative, I believe it's just not a good interpretation. That's why I don't like it. Another cutscene already, wow. Somebody asked me about a Discord before. They wanted to talk about Adventure Time. Somebody else in the chat basically said the Adventure Time Reddit Discord is already pretty good, and that'd serve your purpose. I don't know. I only use Discord to, like, chat with a small group of friends who some of us don't have Facebook, basically, so I chat with them through Discord. That's the only time I've used Discord. I now know it basically is a Skype replacement, but I haven't had to voice chat recently, so I haven't used it for that. I don't know what setting up a Discord that's, like, under my name would allow for or create. I guess it would just make a place where people can discuss my videos in real time. Is that the appeal? Let me know. If enough people inquire about it, I'll eventually set it up at some point. But, like, I don't know if I would personally use it. I don't think I would use it that often, honestly, but who knows? I mean, I'm one of those people where I lag a few years behind, like, the new ways of communicating online. Like, for example, I didn't know what the appeal of Snapchat, or what it even was, until, like, a year ago, or a year and a half ago. So, yeah. Snapchat's still kind of weird. It still feels a little unnecessary to me, but at least I get it now.
But it won't end nicely. Not this time. Even some folks hiding inside are going bad. The screams of women folk, the stench of blood, the snarls of beasts. None of them's too uncommon now. Yarnum's done for, tell ya. But if you spot anyone with their wits about them, tell them about this here Erdon Chapel. They'll be safe here. The incense wards off the beasts.
That's an
Spread the word.
interesting voice
Come on
for this
over.
sort of NPC.
If you
NPC.
wouldn't mind.
Oh, that laugh. That's a bad laugh. Oh, so soulsy. Yeah, that's not the voice I expected from that NPC. Also, that looks a lot like those things in the sewer that I killed, with the her or his dress is much more fresh, much more pigment in it. Zerveros, thank you for Zerveros, thank you for the follow. I am tongue twisting all over myself. I'm tripping over my own mouth. Sorry. Anyway, there was a lady earlier saying, "Oh, have you found a place that's safe for me?" And my only option was no. So I guess this room full of incense is where she's probably gonna go. And if this thing's actually evil, maybe I'll eat her. I don't know. We'll find out.
I know I shouldn't be asking you, but if you happen upon someone while hunting, if they seem and I do sincerely hope. I know I should if they seem and I do sincerely hope they are.
Let's listen to that laugh one more time. I don't know, like that's like a mix of small desperation, a mix of small amusement, a mix of maybe deceptiveness. I don't know. There's so many ways you can interpret that laugh. So many things you can do to that laugh.
We were all born to die!
I'm getting a lot of follows today. It's me for you, Frosty Man, I believe. Yeah, it's me for you, Frosty Man. Thank you for the follow. You know, I now realize why I'm getting more follows than usual. I believe it's because I just uploaded a video, so a decent amount of people are watching it, and because my stream account is linked to my YouTube channel, it's being advertised that I'm streaming. So I guess that's why people are coming over here from the stream. I mean, from the YouTube. Anyway, thank you for the follows, guys. I really appreciate it. Gumbo Pop, thank you again for your donation. If I get really bored, I might replay it for fun. Is this an NPC? It is an NPC. I mean, NPC. Is this an enemy? It is an enemy. I hope. If it was an NPC, I clearly aggroed him already, so, just go ahead and take him out. It seems to have been an enemy. So in Dark Souls, you could usually tell what's an enemy and what's not, except for the rare times that they make some NPCs that, you know, are clearly monsters that are still okay, that have their wits about them. Ooh, a top hat. Holy shit! What the fuck? What the What the fuck just happened? Okay, a giant ghost just picked me up and fucking killed me. I thought I just shot into the sky. I thought I glitched out and shot into the sky, like Super Saiyan takeoff style. Just flying away for a second, like being beamed up to Mars or some shit. No, apparently there's an invisible giant that just kills you when you pick up a top hat and the associated items. Woo! God, I'm gonna have to... I hope I can get those blood echoes back. I mean, there wasn't much of them, but... Okay, sorry, took a glance over at the chat real quick. Yeah, you still have items when you die in this game. You just lose your souls, and, you don't lose your insight, apparently, because I still have 8 insight. I thought you'd lose your insight, so maybe it's not like humanity, or maybe you have to die multiple times, I'm not sure. But yeah, as far as I know, all you lose is your souls. Sorry, your blood echoes. You lose your blood. It's gonna take me forever, probably this whole game, to switch to blood from souls. So the stats are about equal. Your starting armor is clearly inferior, but it looks like the stats on the other equipment might be pretty similar. Oh yeah, my character's blue, by the way. I wanted to make myself green, and I wanted to have like a bulky body to look like Shrek. But I couldn't fucking make the skin green, and I already spent 25 minutes, like, in the character creator, when I declared, when I started this game, that I would not do that. I would just pick a basic set and go, because I spent hours in a character creator. Anyway, point being is I couldn't make Shrek. I didn't want to look up how to make green skin if it was possible, and slow the stream down, so I just made myself a blue Smurf, basically, or one of those, whatchamacallem, one of those blue people from Pandora movies or whatever the fuck those are. Or I think it's still one movie. I think they're making a sequel, and it's costing them like 500 million or something. God, if only that money was used for better films. That you can make like 500 great films with the budget of that Pandora sequel film. God. I did not like Pandora. It was just a ripoff of Pocahontas in space. Oh god, right, this guy. And calling a mineral unobtainium is the like it's so on the nose that unless you're in a parody, you don't call things unobtainium unless you're stuck in this lamppost, by the way. Unless you're a fucking parody movie, like or satire or whatever. God, where are my blood echoes? Where did I die? I think the top hat was over by that tree, but I don't see my blood echoes on the ground. I'm just gonna, you know, I don't have to pick them up. It was only like 1,000, but it'd be kind of nice if I got them. Still doing panic rolls for no reason. I wasn't even panicked. It's like panic rolls are a legit like response. Like you don't. Panic rolls are a reflex, let's say. The problem is that reflex builds a habit in your fingers to press roll button all the time when you would have panic rolled even if you aren't panicked, kind of thing. So basically panic rolling builds a bad habit in you. That's what it does, and I'm still trying to break it right now. Usually by the end of a Souls game I break that habit, but because this is my that was an accident, because this is my first Souls game in since Dark Souls 2. Since base Dark Souls 2, actually. I never played the Dark Souls 2 DLC. This is my first Souls game since then, so it's been a while. Oh my god. Let's just kill you. Oh, okay, there. Oh, god damn it. There we go. Oh, come on. There we go. I'm doing really good on blood vials, so that's not really a worry at the moment. Not so much on ammo. Somebody followed me. Aquarivs, thank you so much for the follow. I had to put my face next to my computer screen to read it. Maybe I should move my computer a bit closer to me or just zoom in on Streamlabs, because I've been having to do that quite a bit. Hold on just a sec. Ah, crap. Alright, let me check the stream chat while I'm at it. I haven't looked over at the stream chat in a little while. Yeah, spending an hour picking a username, I've been there too. Whenever I have an RPG and the game asks me to, by the way, I have a torch. I totally forgot about that. I know you get a shield in this game. I think the shield is just like a haha, remember Dark Souls? You're not going to use a shield here. I think that's all it is. In fact, let's read the item description for it. A crude wooden shield used by the masses who have arisen to join the hunt. Hunters do not normally employ shields, ineffectual against the strength of the beasts as they tend to be. Shields are nice, but not if they engender passivity. It's like the whole approach of these games after Dark Souls 2 is, yo, we're making our players really passive and defensive and turtle-ish. Let's like help those beginner players like play the game how it's intended. H-Bomber Guy has a great video called, well, maybe not great, but it's pretty good. I'll call it pretty good. I had some issues with it, but in general, I agree with a decent amount of what he says. And even if you disagree with H-Bomber Guy, it's really easy to enjoy what he says anyway, because he usually makes good points, or at least defends them well. Anyway, he had a video called In Defense of Dark Souls 2, and his whole argument was basically, hey, Bloodborne, top players who play Dark Souls 2, quote-unquote, wrong. And wrong is subjective, but basically he's saying playing in a turtle-ish manner, like way too much, hiding behind your shield, it's just not as much fun for the vast majority of people. It's just like almost objectively true that it's just not quite as fun as being in the enemy's faces. And Dark Souls 1 and 2, or Dark Souls 1 rather, drove players to turtle a bit too much, and Dark Souls 2 tried to alleviate that. So a big part of his video in defense of Dark Souls 2 was about basically how Dark Souls 2 tried to alleviate the prominence of hiding behind your shield for players who weren't like super well versed in Souls. Because honestly, in Dark Souls 1, the best thing to do was to get in people's faces, especially considering you could roll backstab so easily. But for, you know, for like, I guess, I don't like using the term casual, but I guess for casual players, it was kind of hard to teach them to do that. The game didn't really at any point try to divert you away from hiding behind shields. I've been running in circles and just talking for a while. I'm sorry if this is boring. I don't know where I'm supposed to go. I don't know where my blood echoes are. I don't know what killed me. I don't know what's going on. I think I'm not supposed to go back the way I came. But at the same time, I don't know where to go. Because that gate is locked, and I don't think I missed a lever anywhere. But if I did, that sucks. Fucking baby carriage, get out of here. Hope there's no evil babies in this game, but knowing the Souls games, there probably will be some form of evil baby at some point. Okay, what did I miss? Did I miss anything? Is this closed? Is this closed too? This gate's closed? I don't know where to go. Ooh, can I jump? No, I can't. I was about to say, can I jump onto this roof? God, what was that Dark Souls 1 castle? Where you have to jump off? I'm brain farting so much on Dark Souls 1. I love Dark Souls 1. Anor Londo, I think? In Anor Londo, I got stuck at this one part, and what you had to do is you had to traverse the rooftops to get to a different part of the map. It took me forever. I'm gonna look at the chat and see if anyone's told me where to go yet. I'm streaming late because I've been streaming early a lot, and my girlfriend's away watching some like terrible scary movies with some friends, and I really had no interest in watching the particular terrible movies she was watching because I probably would just have a bad time instead of laugh at how bad they are. So basically I have free time to myself late at night to stream without bothering anybody because I'm home alone. And oh, is this where I'm supposed to go? I think no, I've been here. Where do I go, damn it? Anyway, I'm streaming late just because I finally have a chance to, and I usually don't go to bed until like 1 AM anyway, and it is, it's only 11 here. That being said, I'm still waiting for the day where I can't fall asleep at 3 AM, because I will probably one day stream at like 3 AM Pacific Standard Time, which might be good for all the European people who follow me. I don't know how many of those there are. I assume Central Yarnum popped up because I found out where I'm supposed to go. Hooray! Hooray! I think. Wait, no. Did it pop up because I backtracked to Central? Oh, no. Oh, no, it only popped up because I backtracked to where I fought the boss. Oh, crap. Where'd I go? Speaking of that, or actually, I just got reminded that I got killed by that weirdo giant ghost. Let me check out... Let me check these out. Wait. That looks like that. That looks like that. I like the Hunter Garb more. Wait, these are both Hunter Garb. Hold on. Wait. Hold on a second. These are both Hunter Garb. Are they... Oh, whoa. A company with a short cape to I... There's multiple looks to the same freaking armor. Oh, that is so cool. They're both Hunter Garbs. One is just slightly different. Oh, that's awesome. So I have 2 copies of Hunter Gloves here as well. And these seem to be identical, so I can probably sell the second pair there. Don't have to be completionist about that. And these also seem to be the exact same boots. So I'm also going to go ahead and probably sell those boots. Now, I want to go back here, because I backtracked by accident. Oh, people who haven't seen Bloodborne before, these ghosts, those are other players that are playing the game online, and those ghosts are usually when you die, you leave like a trace behind, and I can play that echo, and it replays how that person died. Sometimes there's just random ghosts running around that are just what players are doing, but the ones you trigger, those are death ghosts. The other ghosts are just like the other players fusing into my world a little bit. But like these tombstones, those are death ghosts. Somebody tried something stupid and died. Or did something stupid and died. That guy apparently felt his death, it looked like. That's what that is, if you're unfamiliar with the Souls games. You know what? Let's go ahead and actually warp to Central Yarnum, because I want to go talk to that lady that said she wanted to move to a safe location from her current abode. Maybe that will progress the game. My bet is it won't, but I don't know what I'm doing, so I'm gonna go ahead and just do that anyway. And then let's go ahead and let's sell our hunter gloves. Yeah, let's sell those. And let's sell our trousers. And let's see if we can buy anything. Hunter Chief Emblem. Key to the gate to the Grand Cathedral's round plaza. 10,000 souls. I know what I'm saving up for. Oh, and I can buy a blunderbuss, a repeating pistol. Ooh, excuse me, what is this? I'm gonna go ahead and abstain from buying other sorts of weapons and stuff because I assume I'm just gonna find them in the levels sooner or later. But I want to buy that key. Usually you do not find keys like that anywhere else but inside the shop. So I definitely want to save up 10,000 souls right now.
The moon is close. It will be a long hunt if the beasts loom large and threaten to crush your spirits. As every hunter, a holy chalice will reveal the tomb of the gods.
Is this gameplay mechanics?
Hunters partake in communion.
Wait, no, I have the holy chalice, I think. Don't I? Isn't that the thing that... No, that's the beckoning bell. You can summon people to help you play the game. Or you can invade people to try to kill them. I don't think I have that option yet, but I do have the one to summon people to help me. That is not the Hunter's Chalice. I don't know what the hell the Hunter's Chalice is. I'm curious. I wonder if it's like a covenant or if it's some kind of particular area of the game.
Most of the holy chalices
Well, here we go.
lie deep within the few that were lost again. But if the old hunter tales, one of the holy chalices
In the Valley Hamlet.
is worshipped, yet the town is in. It was burned, and about the perfect.
Okay, so I gotta find these chalices and maybe they open up new areas of the game or something. Yeah, you already said that. This text is still the same. To escape the curse. These games are always about escaping curses. Halt the source of the spreading scourge, lest the night carry on forever. Isn't this guy the cause of the scourge? Because I made a contract with him. I became a hunter. He made me a hunter. Being a hunter apparently means you can turn into a beast. Like, isn't the source right here? Come on. Like, okay, whatever. Maybe not. Let's repair our weapons. Because I don't want our weapons to break. Blood gem fortification. Fortify weapons using blood gems. Okay, I don't know what this is. Oh! I think I read about this or saw this somewhere. It's like you can give weapons attributes, but you can remove those gems at any time and swap them between weapons. It's not a permanent thing. You're not locked in like you were in the past Souls games. That's really awesome. I can't wait till I get to that part of the game. I think that's what that is. No, that's definitely what that is. So I actually know what that does. Fortifying weapon, I need, I have 2 stone shards. I need 8 to fortify this. I need 3 for my gun. I got only 2, so we can't do that. Let's check our inventory. So here's our... There we go, I got 13 blood vials. So it does seem like if I complete a run and not die, my excess blood vials show up in the crate here. That's the storage crate. If I die, however, it seems like I don't get those blood vials. Although maybe if I retrieve the blood echoes, I will. I'm still not clear on that. I believe I won't, but not paying close enough attention. Okay. Let's go ahead and recruit that person that I was talking about. Don't remember exactly where she is, but probably going to Central Yarnum will be the fastest way to find her. Alright, gonna look over the stream chat again to see if anyone's asking me anything. It's the giant gate in between the 2 small rooms I checked. I guess that's where I'm supposed to go upstairs. Gumbo Pop, I'm not sure. I don't remember what they're seeing. I think they were watching, like, The Omen 2. Maybe they were watching a Grudge film. They're just, she's with some friends. Like, one of them really likes horror movies, even if they're terrible. Like, no matter how terrible. So they're just basically watching garbage horror films. I'm not sure on the full list. I don't quite remember it. I think they had like 5 films on there. Giorgio... Giorgio-y... Giorgio-y? It has to be Giorgio-y. Good night, Giorgio-y. I'll see you another time. I live in California at the moment. South, unfortunately. North California is way cooler. And by north, I mean like north. I mean like Humboldt North. I don't mean friggin' Bay Area. Bay Area has some cool places, but it's like really expensive and stuff. Santa Cruz is cool, also expensive, not as bad as San Fran. For some reason though, I hate calling Central California North California. Like when people say North California and they mean the Bay Area, I usually get on their case about it. But yeah, like by north I mean like way north up there in the deep rich redwoods. Those are it's a beautiful area. Anyway, I live South California. That's all I was trying to say, and I keep shooting my gun by accident. Whoops. I actually touched the controller to the to my sofa, and that's what shot the bullet that time. I was living in Hawaii up until about a year ago. Really, really miss it. Hawaii is amazing. It's really expensive. I couldn't really get a day job I was happy with there. I worked in a lab for a while, but it lost its funding, and I wasn't able to continue that. Worked at a endangered tree snail lab for like 2 years. Volunteered there for another 2. Wow, I almost died. This is horrible. Anyway, yeah, I worked at a native tree snail propagation facility basically, and we went into the field sometimes too to do some surveys and stuff. It was really cool. We did some like studies on chameleons as well, because chameleons are introduced to Hawaii and they eat a lot of the native insects. They're pretty bad for the snail populations there. The people who are doing conservation efforts for the snails, they're able to keep the rats out of certain areas fairly well. Like rats are another big issue, but there's not a horrible amount of rats, and when you make tree snail enclosures, the rats can't get in usually. Chameleons, they're just a lot worse as far as they target snails. They eat a lot more of them. There's a lot of chameleons there because they breed in the area very, very well. They can live in Hawaii super well. Jackson's chameleons, native to parts of Africa. I don't remember the exact parts of Africa. But yeah, there's a lot of cool reptile stuff we did. All terrestrial reptiles in Hawaii, they're all introduced. None of them are native. All came usually on you know, after Hawaii was colonized by the West, by the U.S. A lot of them came with that. A lot of them, a lot of them came with that. A few of them probably came with the Polynesian Islanders, but most of them came like 1800s and on, around there. So I'm looking for that lady. That's what I'm doing right now. I forgot for a second. I guess just may as well collect a few souls along the way, because I need 10,000. I shouldn't have leveled up after I beat the boss. I should have checked the shop. Here she is, I believe.
So what is it now? Are much better ways, unless
This is her.
you found me a nice
Tell of the Odin Chapel.
an outsider worth a lick of salt. Well, don't just stand there. Don't you have work to do? Go slit some throats. Get out of
I like her. She's right down to business. What else does she have to say before I go?
Trot along.
Chop. Wait, I want to hear the chop chop.
No, trot along. Chop chop.
Chop chop. Okay, that's all I wanted to do. I don't believe there's any areas here I haven't explored. Oh, and this way goes to the sewer. So I'm actually just gonna go run back and warp. I do have I should equip that actually. I do have this, which reawakens me in the dream without wasting blood echoes. It's like a homeward bone from the old Souls games. But I only have 2. I don't believe I have the option to buy them yet, and either way I'm not making enough souls. Sorry, I'm not making enough blood that I can just freely throw around money on consumable items. So I'm gonna go ahead and not use those unless I'm actually in a pinch, because last time I used one of those during a boss fight, basically I fought the boss, and as soon as I thought I wasn't going to win, I used them to get away and keep my souls. So I'm going to go ahead and only use those in a pinch for now. So that means I got to trek back to the checkpoint to get to the dream. When I'm gonna stream again, I believe on, I might do like a sleepy stream if I can't fall asleep in the next few days, but the next scheduled stream, where for sure I'll stream, it will be Wednesday around noon Pacific Standard Time. And then I'll probably actually stream Wednesday, Thursday, and maybe even Friday. I might stream all 3 days, between noon to 1, somewhere around there. But if I stay up super late, can't sleep, can't focus on making videos, can't focus on doing other stuff, I might stream probably Gungeon. Gungeon might be my Gungeon might be my go-to game. Let's go ahead and go to that Cathedral Ward. Oh no, wait, Tomb of whatchamacallit. Let's go see if that lady's there. Gumbo Pop got Twitch Prime, nice. I hope you sub to me when I actually have the ability for that. I mean, I don't know if does it cost money to sub if you have Twitch Prime? I'm not sure how it works. Anyway, still not sure how Twitch Prime works myself at all, honestly, from a viewer perspective. I think if you have Amazon Prime, you automatically have Twitch Prime. I mooch off other people's Amazon Prime, so I don't want to link someone else's Amazon Prime account to my Twitch account, so not gonna be getting Twitch Prime myself, I don't think. And yeah, I don't want to, I live in SoCal. I don't really like repping SoCal just because SoCal is really great for some people, but I personally just don't like living here that much. Like, we got some nice chaparral, I guess. We don't really have, I mean, we have some forests, but it's mostly like native chaparral as far as native areas go. And there's like some cool stuff not too far away, but like, I don't know, SoCal's not really my scene. And like, once you fall in love with Hawaii beaches, which I did at a young age, that's actually why I went back to Hawaii, because I lived there for a year when I was 10, and it left a huge impression on me, and I wanted to go back, and school was the excuse. Once you get used to Hawaii beaches, every other beach is just garbage in the US.
That old girl, you told her about this place, right? I'd rather see her alive anyhow.
I got Triumph. I don't know what that was.
Find any sane survivors, send them a knock to her.
I think I may have skipped his line of dialogue. One of his, I think he had 3 lines, and I think I skipped through the second one by accident super fast. Whoops. Anyway, what did he give me? Okay, I guess it's not here. Let's go to our inventory. Key to the gate enables fortification weapons, blood gems. Badge of the Swordsman Hunters under the Church's blessing. I don't know what that's about. Actually, let's read that one. One of the badges crafted by the Healing Church, the silver sword is a symbol of a church hunter. Ludwig was the first of many Healing Church hunters to come, many of whom were clerics. As it was, clerics transformed into the most hideous beasts. So apparently I killed Ludwig, that big ol' werewolf monster was Ludwig. What did I get from him? What did he give me? He gave me like a... God, I skipped his dialogue too fast. I'm an idiot. Whatever, I have something in my inventory apparently. Alright, now if anybody knows where I'm supposed to go, now you tell me please. Oh, here's the lady.
Oh no. Do you think I owe you some? Well, that's a fine lark, I'd say.
I thought she'd be younger.
This old mess that Yarnum's in is all your fault.
But I guess she's just an annoying old lady. I like her still. I like people who say chop chop.
Come near me.
It's okay not to want to give me gratitude. I mean, I am a blue person, but God, she really hates me. I wonder if moving her here is gonna get her killed. Like, it's very possible. Moving her here is gonna get me killed. I got her killed. Okay, is this where I go? Do I go up the stairs? Where do I go? I'm gonna check the chat in like a minute to see if anyone's told me where to go. And wow, that R1 spam just completely destroyed this guy. Ow. Ow. Why are you not doing what the other guy did, which is flinching? Alright. Oh, he had my blood echoes. Apparently. I didn't realize. Okay. What is that noise? Holy shit, this is where I'm supposed to go. Apparently this is where I'm supposed to go. Holy shit, look at this thing. Look at this boogum. Look at this boogum. Oh my god, it takes like no damage. And it has a really wide range. Oh my god, I'm freaking out. I should shut up. It's late. I'm being really loud. Gotta save some stamina. And what are you gonna do now? What are you gonna do? Yeah, I mean, hugging the butt still works way too well in these games. The best advice you can give when it comes to playing Souls is hug the butt. Welcome to Buttborne, everyone. Welcome to Buttborne. Holy shit! Well, let's just shoot him. No. Let's just heal, because apparently he has too much health to be shot to death. Let's top up. Because we got blood vials from him anyway. Well, that was cool. And we have a lever. What do you open? No, really, what did you... Oh, why did you... Wait. Oh, shit. Wait. Oh, fuck. Oh, you can open it on both sides. Okay, that's not so... I thought I locked myself out forever of an area just now and would have to do some hardcore backtracking or something. Alright. Well, I'm going to check the chat to see where people told me to go, despite apparently going to the place I was supposed to go anyway. Let's see what the chat says. Alright, chat says nothing, which is perfectly fine. I guess I have to open that, guess I have to open that one, and it'll open this one. Let's just keep going the way I was going the first time, for now. The gate was already open, there's all of these bells. There's no reason to go the opposite way immediately, is there? I mean, we'll find out. I like the top hat, but I think the novelty will wear off. I might go back to the hunter's mask, or just when I get the next cool headgear, I might switch. But for now, the top hat. I like the top hat. I look classy. You can see my sunglasses. I didn't have to pick my eye color in the character creator because I was going to wear glasses anyway. Oh, there's two. Well, that would have been nice to know. I mean, I guess I could have known if I just looked. Can I shoot one of you guys? Nope, apparently not. Alright, one of you run at me so I can shoot you. Come on. Come on. And kablamo. Feels so nice to do that. Oh, he didn't flinch that time. Well, I almost died. These crows make the most horrible noises. Oh, by the way, I haven't asked this. I haven't asked today because I've never had to alter it before. But let me know if the audio is too loud or whatever, or too quiet. Like both the mic volume, I guess, or the game audio is too loud or quiet. It's probably fine because it's been fine. I've been using kind of the same stats, the same parameters. Ooh, what is that? But yeah, if anybody's got any recommendations, feel free to shout them out anytime. Monocular. I read moonocular. God, okay, I'm a fucking idiot. Let's get rid of the they're not on the moonoculars. They're a use item. Okay. I'm an idiot. I thought you equipped the moonoculars. I guess they're a use item. Let's go ahead and let's do it. I mean, no downside to just fuck. I just accidentally added 5 bullets at the cost of some health. It's up on the D-pad. I'm still freaking weirded out by that. Like, I'm not used to that. I wanted to switch my items and accidentally pressed up, but you can only cycle through your items by mashing down on the D-pad, not up. So, like, it makes cycling through your items take longer, because you can't go either direction on the cycle through. And then up is just make really weak bullets, I guess for parrying purposes at the cost of some of your health. That's what the +5 is, I guess. Let's use the monoculars. I honestly wish Square was make those bullets, and I wish. No, actually, I don't. Never mind. Never mind. I take it back. I take it all back. Never mind. It's map fine the way it is. Square with items is fine. Is this all it does? I wonder if there's like a bow in this game where you can use this while firing a bow. It really doesn't really get me that much. Honestly, I'm a bit disappointed. I thought it'd do more. That's barely any zoom there. He's got a ball and chain. Yo, you are cool, guy. I hope there's not a second enemy I can't see. Yo, you are really, really cool. Again, welcome to Buttborne. I wasn't doing this last time I was streaming, but hug the butt. Hug the butt and you'll succeed. Hug the butt and you'll succeed. We just acquired 8 blood shards in like a few minutes. That is a lot. I can upgrade my cleaver now. I might even be able to upgrade my gun, which the damage guns do so minuscule, I'm still not sure if that's worth it over just saving them for weapon upgrades, but rolling is effective. I assume there's gonna be... Is this just for fun, or is there gonna be an item in here? Seems like it was just for fun. Are there mimics in this? I want to attack a crate. I'm afraid I'll destroy the item in it. Tempering blood gemstone. I bet that is one of those equipables. Yeah, okay. A blood gem that fortifies weapons and adds various properties. Blood gems are especially rare bloodstones that grow on cold blood. That's one word, meaning that's like a special thing, I guess, not just on cold blood. Blood gems are kneaded into weapons using workshop tools, but only one of matching shape. That's interesting. I wonder what that means. Most radial blood gems have effects that bear upon physical... Okay, so there's I guess blood gems for guns and blood gems for physical weapons, it sounds like, maybe? I wonder if there's more categories than that. Wait, sorry, what did that one do? Radial? Oh, there it is. Physical attack up plus 1.1%. HP continues to recover plus 1. Cool. Okay, so I know what... Damn it. Thanks for the sign, guy. I mean, thanks for the note. I know what I'm doing next time I find a checkpoint, but I'm gonna just keep playing until I find a checkpoint. Do not want to backtrack. I hate backtracking in these games unless it's like absolutely necessary. Or unless I get lost and backtrack by accident. You know what? Maybe that's the reason I hate backtracking. Maybe I hate backtracking because I backtrack by accident a ton. Speaking of, I'm not sure if I'm backtracking right now or not. I just backtracked. Well, case in point, everyone. Case and point. This seems to be the end of this area until I can open that door. Which, I'm curious which key opens that. Maybe it's the one that costs 10,000, maybe not. Doesn't seem like I can go down there because I cannot jump over a 4-foot fence. I'm a hunter who's probably gonna take on old gods at some point in this game, and I cannot jump over a 4-foot fence. Let's go back the way we came with that gate. That's still the one thing about game designs. Like, I know it's a limitation. Like, I know if you limit yourself to blocking pathways with only realistic stuff, I know you're going to wondrous encounter. I know you're gonna like really limit the amounts, the sort of environments you can create, but grief awaits ahead. I assume that means don't jump and kill yourself. That wasn't a wondrous. That was not a wondrous encounter at all. Whatever. Anyway, point being is, like, yeah, I know the environments will be forced to look a certain way, and you're limiting yourself by making all, like, I can't jump over this, but I should be able to. It's still that whole, like, at least make it like 8 feet. Like, come on. I mean, it's a very minor gripe, but it always is something I notice. I'm sure most players notice it when you have a fence that, like, by in-game logic, by what you do in the game, you should be able to easily cross, but you can't because the game says so. Here's our lever. I guess I may as well, wait, that lever did not open this one. I thought it would. Only a special emblem? Wait, excuse me, sir? Well, my hypothesis was, way off. Apparently pulling that lever does not open, open the gate. Remember lever. So... then maybe I'm supposed to cross, and device not currently operable. Oh, there we go. It was just finishing up its animation. That's all that was happening. So maybe if I lower it now, something on this side will be available to me instead. Again, I'm doing a shit ton of backtracking, which does explain why I hate backtracking so much, because apparently I do it all the time without wanting to. And if you do something without wanting to, and it eats up your time, no doubt you're gonna grow to hate it. Oh god, I stepped on his body a little and he moved and he frightened me. I never finished Metroid Prime 3 for the Wii, even though I really liked it, because I got lost and could not figure out where I was supposed to go to make the game progress. And that game has like some rooms that are kind of hidden that you have to find a like specific object in to get the game to open up new areas. And I got to this part where I couldn't find where I was supposed to go, and I didn't remember what part of the game I was in, because I could go to so many like portions of the game that I couldn't remember like what the last thing I done was, because I took a break. So I couldn't get the guide to pinpoint for me where I was supposed to go, and I just gave up. I never finished it, and then I think I lost my save data for it eventually or something. But yeah, there's like a small handful of games I never finished just because I couldn't figure out where the fuck I was supposed to go. Still closed. Okay, what did closing the gate behind me do, if anything? At this point, I am willing to accept help from anyone who wants to point me in the right direction, because, this is pretty, but, you know, it's also pretty boring at this point, because there's 0 enemies to be had. Is there a ladder I missed? Is there a door? Like, it amazes me sometimes how much I can miss something that's kind of obvious. I still don't know what that giant ghost that killed me was. It's still... God, he twitched again. Did you guys see that twitch? Where do I go? What did coming here get me other than that that little soul stone? Which, like, yeah, thanks, but like, I don't think I unlocked any progress. Right? Chat has nothing for me at the moment, as far as progress goes. So I guess I'm just gonna go back the way I came until somebody tells me to do something. Okay, I came from this way. I can't go that way. I am almost at 10,000 souls, so you know what? I might just warp somewhere or run somewhere where I can kill some stuff, and I might just grind it out until I get the extra few bits of souls, and then I can buy... What is that noise? What is that noise? Holy shit, what is it? What is happening? Is that the ghost? Is that a ghost? What was that? What happened? God, what? How did you die? Show me how you died. Oh, that's the ghost. That is the... Is that a fucking warp hole? Excuse me. Excuse me. If I stand here, that guy died by that giant ghost hand, by the way. If I stand here, apparently reality warps and a hand appears and shoots me into the sky and just mushes me to death. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. Wow. I am intrigued. I am sure at some point that has to be a boss or a mini boss or something. Maybe if I have enough insight, I can understand what the fuck I'm looking at. I don't know, man. That's really cool. I hope I'm not supposed to actually progress by going in there, because I'm not gonna. I don't want to die again. Even if I can retrieve my echoes pretty easily, I don't want to die again. Oh god, I didn't see you there, sir. Excuse me. Excuse me. Are you the flinching type? You are not the flinching type. I'm just gonna heal up and walk away from you. And there we go. Straight in the groin. Sweet, sweet blood vials. And a pebble. You know what? The monocular. I keep saying monocular. The monocular doesn't seem that handy for anything. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna switch to the pebbles because the god damn it. That was embarrassing. I got really hurt by a crow. Alright, attack me. Attack me. Attack me. Ow, not like that. Attack me on my terms. Damn it. Let's just kill you. Let's just kill you. Let's just get you out of here. That was a wonderful display of how not to parry enemies with your gun. So I picked the pistol. I had the choice of pistol or blunderbuss. I assume blunderbuss shoots out a wide range of shots, but they do even less damage than the pistol or something. I don't know mechanically how those are different. Like, is one wider range but slower or something? Oh god! Oh god! Oh god! Oh god! Yeah. Anyway, I don't know how the. God. There we go. Got him. I don't know how guns are different, is all I'm saying, and I'm very curious to find out because, I don't know, they just seem like so minor and limited. Unless there's one that, like, actually does damage rather than... Like, if there's a gun that doesn't parry well but does a lot of damage, that'd be interesting. But right now they just seem very cosmetic more than anything. So... This remains to be closed by device. I am only about 500 souls away from being able to afford that key. And I'm gonna go ahead and use some cold blood. Cold blood is a thing, because apparently the dew is what gives me souls. I guess blood just congeals into this thing known as cold blood in this game. And you get blood echoes from it. Or from fresh kills. I guess that's fresh blood. So let's get those souls. Those blood. Let's get that blood. Wow, okay, so let's go ahead and, you know what? We gotta, let's go ahead and warp. Let's go ahead and warp, then we'll warp back, then we'll kill those guys again, then we'll warp back again, and then we'll buy that key, and hopefully that key is what has been blocking my progression, and if not, I have no idea what to do. Actually, let's see if she's got anything new to say first.
Well, what is it? Over time, the graves here stand in there. It all seems...
So, the hunter... Wow, okay, so if I die, my grave
Over
ends up
time,
here.
The
Okay. That's not... The dream does not seem like a good place to be. Where was the cathedral ward? Was that... Oh god. I totally forgot where the cathedral ward was. Is that the boss? No. The tomb was after Gascoigne, I think it was. So where was this? I totally forgot. Is this by the big, like the big chain swinging dudes? Where am I warping to? Oh wait, no, the tomb was where I fought the guy. Apparently, this is the incense room. Alright. Let's go kill some guys and get our small amount of souls that we need. Where are you? There you are. Ow. I don't really want to waste, like, my ammo on them, but I am not doing good at making them flinch, and they are doing a good job of just... You know what, let's do one hit and run. One hit and run. The boring way, but the effective way. Alternatively, maybe I could just not lock onto them and attack them from behind after they take a swing, but... Ow. Oh god, I'm almost dead. Jump attack. Jump attack. All right, we got enough souls. Let's go ahead and just finish this round of killing these guys, because they're here. Was that it? Yes, that's it. If I'm lucky, I'll have enough souls to upgrade my. You know what? Let's kill just a few more because I want to upgrade my my weapon as well, both the pistol and the saw, and I also want to attach that gem, which might cost money. And as such, let's go ahead and kill just a few more. Oh, he didn't even flinch from a jump attack. God, I like the ragdoll physics, but they're just so goofy, and then sometimes they actually get stuck on you and you don't want them to. What's here? Anything here? This is a bit farther than I wanted to stray, honestly. Wait, where am I? People? Have I been here? Wait, did I just by accident run into where I'm supposed to go? Are you serious? Did I just by accident run into where I was supposed to go the whole time? Oh god. I better not die, because I don't know if I'm going to be able to find this area again, because I'm an idiot. No, that guy. I wanted to attack that guy. I locked onto the wrong guy. Am I backtracking to a previous... No, I have not been here, apparently. Wowie, wow, wow, wow. By sheer accident, I somehow found the way I was supposed to go, and I'm still... I don't want to... Wait, you know... Just give me a second. Just give me a second, guys. Just in case I don't get to a checkpoint and end up dying, I'm going to backtrack to find out where it is this was the whole time. Where am I? Where is this? How did I end up here? I am asking myself, how did I get here? Wait, it was just right here the whole time, and up there is the... Alright, gotta keep track so I don't lose my way, because I'm a complete fucking idiot. It was right there the whole time. Was it really? Is that really an area I haven't been to? It was just right over here the whole time? Is that for real? Wait, right over here? Really? That's what I missed. That obvious pathway is what I missed. Are you serious? Oh, if that's true, I'm an idiot. If not true, I'm a bigger idiot, because, like, if I've been here before, I'm a bigger idiot because I missed those items somehow. Okay, I have not been here. I do not recognize any of this. Oh god! That actually got me. That spooked me. My top hat's got some blood on it. How do I get up there? Is the question. Ladder? Secret wall? Hidden tunnel? A lever? Yo, game, please tell me there's a way to get up there. Please tell me that's not a shortcut I have to unlock somehow or something. Game, please. I don't see how I'm supposed to get here. I wonder if this is some kind of shortcut I unlock by like kicking a ladder down, or what am I missing? Am I missing anything? Please don't tell me there's an obvious corridor in this very room that I'm missing, just like I missed the pathway down to this entire location. I love the Souls games, but streaming may not be my game. It may not be the best game for me to stream, because apparently I am just so challenged when it comes to finding my way in certain areas like these. Okay, I see nothing, which... Fuck, that was an accident. I wanted to use my binoculars. I wanted to cycle to them. I see nothing. I can roll while I have these equipped. Oh, that is almost disorientating. Oh god. Oh god. Okay, let's stop that. Let's stop that. Let's go back to our pebbles. I wish there's a different way. I wish, like, you know what? I wish pressing the left analog stick in, I wish that triggered the I wish that triggered the that thing where you get bullets from your blood, because I just really want to be able to scroll through items with up on D-pad, and I found the way I'm supposed to go. It was on the side. My R1 to R1 to R2 to whoops. Let me get my stamina back. Okay, 3 R1s and an R2 is good. 2 R1s and an R2 is bad. Yeah. Probably should have figured this out earlier, honestly. And then two R1s and an L1 is good. 3's okay actually as well. Is 1 okay? Okay, any amount is okay. It all transitions very seamlessly. What about R2 to L1 doesn't work quite as well. And what about vice versa? That works pretty good too. What about with 1? That works. Okay, apparently this weapon is just shift anytime you want, transform whenever you want, because it will work. That is awesome, without much delay. Just gotta remember if I want to R1? Yeah, 1, 2, 3. You know what, that might actually be the same speed. I might have just been seeing things, but it seems like after 3 swings it's 10. No, I think I'm seeing things. I don't think it's faster. Yeah, I might have. Okay, I might have just been seeing things there. I could have sworn it was faster for some reason. Let's read some messages. Time for charge attacks. Remember Vile Blood. What is? I don't know what Vile Blood is. Excuse me? Is this an enemy? They seem kind of friendly. They don't? Okay.
You're a beast hunter, aren't you?
Let's look at this jabroni.
I knew it. That's precisely how I started out. Oh, beg pardon. You may call me Alfred.
Okay,
Protégé
it's a
of
very
Master
jabroni name.
Laborious, hunter of vile bloods.
What is a Vile Blood?
So, what say you? Our prey might differ, but we are hunters, the both of us.
What is my prey?
Why not cooperate and discuss the things we've learned?
Sure. First NPC who wants to cooperate, I'm not gonna turn you down.
Oh, very good.
Look at this camera angle.
Very good indeed.
I kind of look like Michael
Take
Jackson
this
with all
to
that,
celebrate
that
our
outfit.
acquaintance.
Fire paper. I wonder if I light my weapon on fire. The prey icon. So this is like the devout douchebag, I guess, if Souls games have taught me anything.
Beast hunting is a sacred practice. May the good...
What else you
There
got?
must be oodles for us to share.
Okay.
Go on. Just tell me what piques your interest.
Anyone who uses the word oodles is a friend of mine. I love the word oodles. I don't know anything about the Healing Church or Bergenworth. What a weird name, Bergenworth. I don't think I know anything about either of those
The
locations.
Healing Church is the fountainhead.
Oh, he's
of
telling
blood
me
healing.
things. Thank you.
Well, I'm a simple hunter, quite unfamiliar with the ins and outs of the institution. But I have heard that the holy medium of blood healing is venerated in the main cathedral, and that counselors of the old church reside in the high stratum of the cathedral ward.
Stratum.
If you seek blood healing, and the church is willing, you should pay them a visit.
Okay. Okay.
As you know, the Healing Church, well, I'm a...
Okay, he's saying the exact same thing. I shouldn't have done that.
Bergenworth is an old place
Bergenworth.
of learning. And the tomb of the gods
Are there
carved
oodles
out
of
from
knowledge in
Rhiannon
Bergenworth?
should be familiar to every hunter. Well, once a group of young Bergenworth scholars discovered a holy medium deep within the tomb.
Bergenworth is such
This
a
led to the
fucking
founding of the
stupid
Healing
name, but it's
Church
so
and the
good.
establishment of blood healing.
Bergenworth.
In this sense,
I hope I'm not the
everything
only one who
sacred in
finds it that
Yarn can be
funny.
traced back to Bergenworth.
Every time
But today, the college lies
gets
deep
funnier
within
every
a
time he
tangled
says it.
wood, abandoned and decrepit.
Oh, that ghost just
And
phased in.
furthermore, the Healing Church has declared Bergenworth forbidden ground. It's unclear how many of its scholars remain alive, but only they know the password that allows Pat.
Okay, find some scholars,
Bid you farewell,
and you can
may
get
the
into
good Lord guide
Bergenworth.
your way.
I don't know why. I don't know why Bergenworth is so funny to me. It kind of reminds me of Jason Thunderberger from like Thunderberger from that part of his name from Over the Garden Wall, the thing I just did a video on. I don't know. It's similar in that sense where you can say it quickly and it sounds silly and it's just humorous. But he's saying it so seriously that I don't know. It just fucking made me chuckle. Now, oh, here it is. Here's the area. Okay, so we finally got up here. A lever! Okay, first I'm gonna get this item. Madman's Knowledge, thank you. I think that gains insight. Still don't know what insight does. Okay, what do you do, lever? Show me the way. Yo, the crypt! Yo, the crypt keeper! Ah, secret passage in the crypt! I should have known! I should have known. It's brilliant. Ooh. This is a pretty chamber. Alright, what do you got? What do you got? Let's view the notes. Let's view the notes. Beware of terrible foe. Is it a boss? I'm not ready for a boss. Is it a boss? Does not seem to be a boss. Or at least not yet. More gemstones! That is good news. Giant beast waits ahead. I'm getting excited. They're pumping me up, these messages are. Oh, it's just you. It's just a wolfie. Oh, come on. Those... I got overhyped. You are just a simple wolf. Run at me. I want to... Ah, I fucked up on the riposte, or the visceral attack, whatever the hell. I hope you're not the only thing those things were warning me about. Well, a lot of people apparently died to this doggo. Look at this. Look at all these ghosts. How'd you guys all die here? There's got to be something more. There's got to be something I'm missing. Sometimes, considering how much Souls likes to surprise you and sneak up on you and do clever little things, sometimes you do just overestimate the danger levels present. Sometimes you simply overestimate. I guess that was an overestimation, because that dog was not that big a deal. What we got here? What we got here? Down or up? Down or up? Let's go up, because we've dropped down. And that was the smart thing. Antidote. Let us equip that right now, in the off chance that I happen to get poisoned and want to not be. There it is. Oh, that was damage I didn't have to take, but it's fine. Very, very minuscule. And we hit our checkpoint, guys. Let's just jump to there straight away. Explore the rest of the area later. Let's buy that key. And let's upgrade our weapons. Gumbo Pop. MFW still has ads. What does MFW mean? Is that an acronym for something that... Oh, my feels when. I'm an idiot. My feels when, So Twitch Prime, you still have ads in Twitch Prime. Really? That's... is that a mistake, I wonder? Did you, like, you linked your account properly and everything? You, like, wow. What's the point of Twitch Prime if you still have ads? Are they... Oh, was it an ad with me? Or was it an ad somewhere else? Because maybe, maybe you switch automatic ads with Twitch Prime, but maybe, like, if a streamer chooses to deliberately insert an ad themselves, maybe you can't skip those? I don't know. I don't know, man. Maybe somebody else in the chat can help you. It feels weird that, Twitch makes money off streamers that are small and are not affiliated, when ads play, like, even when we get nothing from it. Like, if any ads play for anybody when I'm streaming, I did not put them there. They were automatic, and I'm definitely not getting anything out of them. I think not until I'm affiliated, which, like, it makes sense that you don't want to have, you don't want to be giving people money until you confirm their content is fine and all that. But, I don't know, YouTube, at least you have the option of not monetizing things. Twitch is just like, nope, we're gonna monetize streams no matter what. It's kind of weird. Okay, I was buying a key. Thank you. Oh, wait, I should read this. Captain of the church hunters long ago opens the main gate that leads to the round plaza of the great cathedral. The main gate is shut tight on the nights of the hunt and could only be opened from the other side with this emblem. In other words, the captain's return and this emblem determined the end of the hunt. Why do these little ghoulies have that, I wonder? Like, am I the captain? Because the people conducting the hunt all want to kill me. Or am I the only one? Is the hunt... Am I doing the hunt, and the people I'm hunting are actually who I'm supposed to be killing? Because I thought they were on the hunt too. It's all very unclear. All very unclear right now. Let's fortify weapons. Yes, I would like to fortify you, because I enjoy you, Saw Cleaver. Saw Cleaver, you are a fun weapon. Let's fortify our gun. Cool, cool. Do we have anything to repair? We do not. I don't know how repairs works. There hasn't been a single thing I've had to repair yet. It seems like you don't have to repair equipment, just weapons. So I assume what this means is that when I fortify a weapon, it auto-repairs it. I think that's what's happening. That has to be it. Because there's no way my things haven't acquired durability loss. Like, okay, how does this all work? So that one's just a tiny bit of physical attack up. This one's way better. So I get 12 goes to 13 there. Ooh, okay. So I can equip one here. I can equip one here and then one here, and then that other slot is closed. So I wonder if different weapons have anywhere from 1 to 3 attachment slots, or if you have to unlock that attachment slot. I don't know. But let's equip both our equipments. There we go. Equipped in both. That costs no souls, or excuse me, that costs no blood, I believe. Yeah, that cost me no blood. That's awesome. All right. Woohoo. Garnham's not here. That old guy in the wheelchair, who I think is probably a nefarious dude, or at least knows more than he's not letting on. Let's see if we can level up once.
I must. What is it you desire?
Channel
Well,
our blood echoes. We are 100 away from leveling up. You know what? I'm gonna sell something. I want to level up. And look at that. We got a little icon over there next to my pebbles saying, I guess that's attack up. Oh, that's healing up. I bet that's healing up from the effect of the stones we equipped. What do I want to sell? Definitely not selling that. I don't want to sell the shield because I'm a completionist. I'm a bit of a completionist. I like having one of everything. So I'm going to go ahead and not sell the shield. Let's just sell a few blood vials, because I have spares. But I need 100? Cool. That should be good. Let's level up once.
Welcome. What is it? Very well. Let me stand.
Okay. I want my blood tinge to be 9 and my arcane to be 9. Just, I don't know, to have a good number. I like 9 arbitrarily, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. We are already level 22. I gained a lot of levels. I thought I was like, I don't know. I feel like I'm a lot of levels in relative to Souls, and Souls, after, what, 5 hours of playing, which I think I've done, I feel like I would not have been level 22 yet. Maybe, like, 17 or 18? Or, I don't know. Okay, let me go get something to drink real quick. I'm gonna go grab something from the fridge. I'll be right back. All I got right now is vanilla Coke, but that is fine by me. I love vanilla Coke. Used to like it a lot more when I was younger, but I still like it a lot. I have Snickers and Twix ice cream bars in the freezer. As soon as I'm done streaming, I am going to dig into one of those. Those are like the best ice cream bars ever. The Twix and Snickers are just different enough from each other where they like, I can't say one is better than the other, because honestly it's just like, what are you in the mood for at the moment? And then actually give me 1 second to check something real quick, and I'll be right back again. Only like 30 seconds or less. Okay, I'm back. So the plan right now as far as streaming goes, I think I'm gonna stream for about another, whoa, shit. I accidentally mashed the controller into the sofa and shot a bullet. I think I'm gonna stream about another hour, give or take, you know, half an hour. And, after that, I have work tomorrow. Not too early, but early enough. Like, I have to leave at like 9 to get there on time. So, wait, what did that say about seduction? Excuse me? Reeks of seduction. So yeah, I have work tomorrow, so I don't want to stay up like super late, because yesterday I only got about 5 hours of sleep. The day before that I only got 4 hours of sleep, so I'm a little sleep deprived. And then tomorrow I do want to finish that Steven Universe video, and if I'm gonna have the energy to do that, I gotta get a decent amount of sleep. Also, if I want to keep working on more videos, which I really do, ideally I want to finish the Steven Universe video, get it uploaded, and then keep working on, it would be the host video. The host video will be next. That guy was fast. I wonder if... Oh god, does he no, is he an enemy, or does he just... Oh no! He must have been the equivalent of, those twinkling lizards from, Dark Souls, where you get twinkling titanite from them. They're just quick little enemies that run away and disappear if you don't kill them in time. And I think they should reappear after you, checkpoint into the dream world and come back. But anyway, that was sad.
Hunter! Didn't you see the
Look at these... Look at this pixelated grass here.
back at once. Old Yarnum, burned and abandoned by men, is now home only to beasts. They are of no harm to those about. Turn back, or the hunter will face the hunt.
Interesting. So, everyone died or turned into beasts. There's only beasts here. And this guy's telling me the beasts are just going to stay here, they're not coming up, there's no reason for you to hunt them, so I'm going to kill you if you try to hunt them. That's interesting. I'm going to just grab this item and then run around and go down where that lizard was. Because I'll heed his warning for now until I can, I'll heed his warning until I can no longer do anything else, let's just put it that way. And for now, I have this whole alternate route I can travel through. To, not through. Oh, whatever, it doesn't really matter. More bloodstone shards. That fall will kill me. I wonder if that's one of those huge enemies or if that's a new enemy type. I can't quite tell from here. By the way, this game looks really pretty right now. I don't know why. Something about the just when everything's darker, the light's not directly on it. For some reason, I think it looks prettier than when we're in the light like this. Although the mix of the two is also really nice. Look at that transition shot. This looks safe. That was safe. The roof is like shiny and like it looks like it's slippery as hell. But apparently my character will not slip when dropping 10 feet from above onto a slippery angled roof. Well, good for them. I've tried something similar to that, not quite that height. You will slip on a wet roof like that. That is indeed a new enemy. Cool. So they're like little beasties in cloaks. Kind of cute, actually. Is this death? Is this death? That looks like death. That is indeed death. So nice of them to just put a death corner onto that wall. Oh. Oh. Oh, here we go. Here we go. I was about to say, where'd I go? Hunter's Torch? I already have one. I guess I'll sell it. Wait a second. Wait a second. Where do I go? Take a step forward. Oh, I do have to go this way. It looks like I have to jump. I just have to jump over there to where that bloodstain is. Oh, yo, okay, this isn't a pit of death at all. Now let's see how this guy died so I don't repeat. How did you die? Just fell off the edge, huh? Oh, let's just go down here. Okay. Oh, looks like he was just trying to do some kind of trick maneuver to an area he probably wasn't supposed to go to, and maybe got a little greedy with that. Huh. I'm like scared of the environment right now. It just feels very rickety and very scary. It feels like I could kill myself like at any time by accident. Remember life. Remember life. Okay, ladder. My hair clips through this piece of armor. I have the default hair. I'm actually really pissed that I did not change my hair. I should have gotten some short hair. I actually made a second character for this, just to see what the character creator is like when I actually have the time to play around with it. Off stream, I made a second character that I actually made look like a regular human, that I tried to make not horribly ugly. And yeah, I don't know what I was thinking when I didn't look through the hair options. I hate hair that does this, that just clips through my coat. It's like really annoying me. I mean, I can ignore it because it's not really, like, unless you know what you're looking at, you probably won't notice it. But did I just come back to the beginning? I just came back to the beginning. Well, look at that. Then, let's go disrespect this guy's orders. Well, this beast attacked me, so definitely not friendly. He told me not to hunt the beasts, but I just want to go through the area, sir. I don't plan to hunt the beasts except when they attack me. So I feel like you can't particularly blame me for what I'm doing here. Also, holy shit. I don't know what happened there, but I got flipped turned upside down, and the second one came out of the fog. Oh, they are quick. They are not very strong, but they are quick little buggers, these guys. Look at all those beasts burning on crucifixes. Wait, is that a crucifix or is that a T? That's a fucking T. Oh, God. You could say that guy was T-posing. I mean, you shouldn't say that, but you could. Let's just top it off to be safe. When I have 20 blood vials, there's no reason not to top off. The smoke looks great. I've never owned a PS4. This is my girlfriend's, so I haven't played many PS4 games, like legit high-budget PS4 games. Like, this looks a lot better than PS3 smoke would, like, no doubt. God, I'm so excited for Dragon Ball FighterZ. I cannot wait to see how it looks like. I haven't seen it in person. I just cannot freaking wait to play Dragon Ball FighterZ, because I seen Guilty Gear. I played Guilty Gear Xrd on PS3. And it looks really nice, but like I saw it on PS4 once, and it's just like everything's just a bit more crisp and just a bit more beautiful, and on a big screen that does make like a bit more of a difference than you'd think, that being 1080p instead of 720, plus having a bit of extra effects here and there. And I just like, considering that Dragon Ball FighterZ is made specifically for PS4 and will run on Unreal 4 rather than Unreal 3, I cannot wait for that fighting game to come out. I am so friggin' hyped. I bought the collector's edition already, the Ultimate Edition, the one that sent me back $110. It's probably gonna be the one of 2 games I buy at full price this year. It will be, sorry, technically next year. Let's just say it'll be one of the 2 games I buy at full price in the past like 2 years. What was the last game I bought at full price? I can't even remember. Yeah, I seriously can't recall. It must have been for the PS3, and it must have been ages ago. And then all the Steam games I've been... Ooh. All the Steam games I've been buying have been on sales. Anyway, yes. Point being is Monster Hunter World, I want that shit. I will pay full price. Dragon Ball FighterZ, I want that shit even more. I will buy the frickin'... Oh my god, he has a machine gun. Oh, look at that. Anyway, I will buy the Ultimate Edition. I will buy the Season Pass. I hate Season Passes, but I will dish it out because I want to support ArcSys. I mean, technically, I will be supporting Bandai. But if Bandai shows that ArcSys can make a game that sells a lot, if ArcSys starts getting outsourced, like Platinum Games started getting outsourced, we could have like more anime fighting games for like established series made by an extremely competent fighting game like studio. Like, imagine like a One Piece game or a Hunter x Hunter game, fighting game made by ArcSys. Like, wow, can you imagine that? Like, One Piece is actually pretty likely because there's One Piece Warriors, like One Piece Muso or whatever. If ArcSys gets outsourced to make a One Piece fighting game, I am going to lose my fucking mind. That would be incredible. So this is why I really want Dragon Ball FighterZ to succeed. But I also just really want to play it because I've seen match footage and like I think it's my type of game. Usually I'm not a big fan of 3v3s. This time I am so hyped for the 3v3 look of it. And then just the sort of game it is, the level of depth it has, which is like, you know, a good amount but not like quite as deep as Guilty Gear. That looks like it looks like just the right amount of depth that I would personally want in a fighting game, based on my own time of availability, I guess. Like if I had all the free time in the world and could invest more time into a fighting game, then yeah, like, oh god, then the more depth, the better. But I don't have unlimited time, and therefore, like games like Guilty Gear, a small portion of Guilty Gear is wasted on me because I simply don't have the time to practice it to that degree. Oh god, I need a heal ASAP. Now, there is like of course the bad side of not having quite as much depth as another game does. Like Third Strike, I would say has more depth than Street Fighter 4, and Third Strike is definitely the better game. But even more noticeable is Street Fighter 5. Definitely is not quite as good as Street Fighter 4. Because it's way more accessible, but in a way where, like, it's just, I don't know, everything's kind of samey in it. I think Street Fighter 4 was way too ridiculous with some of its links and stuff, and Street Fighter 5's maybe even a bit too simple, but, like, yeah, the depth was lost a little bit too much in the transition. Hopefully that doesn't quite happen. Although Guilty Gear and Dragon Ball FighterZ are completely different beasts and probably shouldn't be compared to one another, because they're different enough, but... Oh god. Oh no, please, no, damn it. Now, I've been talking about Street Fighter, but I honestly don't like Street Fighter that much, and I don't play it. I don't have Street Fighter 4 or 5 or Third Strike. I've played all of them, a little. I played 5 a tiny bit, but I don't own any of them, and I don't ever care to because it's just not my preferred style of game. I'm not too big a fan of the neutral game in it. I don't really like how it feels. Third Strike, I like how it feels, but I don't like it enough to actually get invested. Yeah, $110, oof, right? Basically, $60 is the base game, $35, sorry, I'm talking about Dragon Ball FighterZ, I just looked at the chat. So yeah, $110, $60 is the base game, $35 would be the season pass for 8 characters as DLC. It says at least 8 characters, but they're probably saying that, I don't know, just to make it sound more appealing. It's probably just going to be 8, but who knows, maybe they'll feel nice and give us 9 or 10 even. And then the other, what is that? That's $95. The other $15 is you get 11 songs from the anime, from the original soundtrack. You get those songs in your game, so we'll cycle through classic DBZ songs in the stages. And then you also get a commentator pack for the commentator voice. I don't know what that is. I don't know who it is. I really, really hope it's the tournament announcer. I really hope it's the tournament announcer from Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z. But it might not be. It might be like the announcer from in the Budokai games. Is that the same guy? I don't remember if that's who narrates the Budokai games. But anyway, I'm not sure who the announcer will be. But you also get a voice pack for the tournament announcer or something. Sorry, you get a announcer voice pack. That's I think what it's called. But we don't know whose voice it is. That's what I'm trying to say. It might honestly be several voices for all I know. That'd be great if it's not just one, but multiple. Ooh. Sorry, I didn't see you guys there. But anyway, that's what the extra $15 is for. Basically, audio. But like I said, I'm a huge fan. I want this game to succeed. I want Arxis to get more works in the future with other anime fighting games. Oh god. I'm okay. So, yeah, I'm gonna dish out the 110. Gonna dish out the moolah. And I'm gonna be playing that game a lot, probably gonna be streaming it at times, so, I'm gonna be streaming it. You guys may as well get the expanded soundtrack, right? I'm hoping, streaming it while doing remote play and streaming and watching my own Twitch stream all at the same time. I'm hoping that only adds like a frame of input lag at most. I mean, ideally I would hope it's even less than that. I'd hope it's nothing, but I have a hard time believing it's going to add absolutely nothing. Now that being said, everything will be tethered, so you know what, maybe I'll hope for the best. I'll hope... Oh god, I'm stuck. I'm stuck. I'm stuck, this is bad. Heal twice, heal twice, heal twice, please. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, I'm alive. Let's take care of you guys. And we're down to 1. Actually, we're down to 0. Whew. Almost died quite a few times there. Went into the Gatling gun by accident. I fell down this area because I got hit. I actually have no idea where I am right now relative to anything else. It was kind of cool, actually, that I got knocked into this zone. Here's where we are, apparently. Let's just keep going. Or was it already here? I don't remember. Let's see what's down here. Oh yeah, it was already here. Oh god, this is where the ladder was, and... Oh god, oh god, oh god. Dodge roll, dodge roll, dodge roll, dodge roll, take cover, take cover, take cover. Take... I didn't even pick up my blood echoes. Yo, that's some cryptic advice there. Too distracted talking about DBZ. Man, I'm probably going to say the same thing about DBZ over and over and over until it releases. January 26th. Cannot wait. There's some IGN news coming up for it soon. And Nappa and Ginyu got recently confirmed. Nappa looks friggin' awesome. Captain Ginyu, he has his like whole crew helping him. Like his crew comes out to do various movesets, even though he's the primary fighter. He looks really interesting. But like Nappa, yo. Nappa looks so fun to play based on just a few screenshots and bits of details we've seen. So I'm gonna reveal something about myself. I don't know what the whole Kappa thing is when in regards to like Twitch. Can somebody explain that to me? Because when I think of Kappa, I think of Nappa and his Kappa attack or Kappa, which is where he fires that giant beam from his mouth. So when I think of Kappa, or Kappa, I think of Nappa. Now apparently that's some kind of meme on Twitch. So every time that beam is going to be used when I play Dragon Ball FighterZ, people are probably going to make that pun, and if somebody could explain to me now what the hell is up with that, just so I know, I'd really appreciate it. Assuming anybody here in the chat knows what the whole Kappa thing is about, or Kappa. I don't even know the right way to say it. I don't know the right way to say Nappa's or the meme. Like, is it Kappa or Kappa? Because isn't a Kappa or a Kappa also those Japanese turtle things that steal children, and have like bald heads or whatever? Are those related? Wait, that's not open from this side, excuse me? Where am I supposed to go? I mean, I've been here before, but oh, it's right here. This is where I go. I'm an idiot. How can I get lost somewhere where I've been and is very unidirectional? That's beyond me. Gumbo Pop, tell me what Kappa is! So far, you seem to be the only person who's chatting. I got 7 viewers, which is pretty good for how much I usually get, honestly. You seem to be the only one chatting at the moment, but no one else is spamming Kappa, but just tell me what it is. Come on, man. I don't want to look it up on Google. Like, I don't want to have to look it up on Google. But I will, if no one tells me. If no one tells me by, like, the end of next week, after, like, 3 more streams, I'm just gonna look it up. I'm gonna give in. Oh, and as far as future stream goes, I think Bloodborne I'm probably gonna play at least once a week, and then I'm gonna start Night in the Woods and probably play that once a week. Other games I want to play, Lone Survivor. I want to play... What did I buy? I bought this weird adventure game with, like, a really weird art style where the main character almost looks like the Noid, like the Domino's Noid or whatever from Domino's Pizza. What is it called? It starts with an S, and it's like this weird, awesome aesthetic, awesome art adventure game where there's, like, a mushroom, like a giant space mushroom. I don't know, that's all I know about it. I bought Teslagrad, which is like a puzzle slash like 2D like Metroidvania type thing, I think, but like more puzzle based. You have electricity based powers. What else I get? I got Super Meat Boy. Super Meat Boy was on sale. I got that. I have Amnesia for free due to PS Plus, but I don't know if I'm gonna play it at all. What else I got? Oh shit, that did way more damage. Oh god. Not again! Okay, we're okay this time. Well, I mean, the crows are being very annoying. That crow had my blood echoes. So, interesting. I died twice. But I still got my blood echoes back, which I think means, can I reach him with a pebble? Not quite. Can I reach him with a pistol? Ow, god damn it. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, I got some PS... Oh god, I got some PS Plus games, for free. I don't know if I'm gonna play, but I got them. I got Hue. I think that's another puzzle game. I want to know where I'm safe. Am I safe here? It looks like I'm safe here. I mean, safe from the gun. Not safe from... Look at that sword! Holy shit, that is a badass sword, dude. Come back. Come back, I want to see your... that sounds so phallic. Oh, he has a gun, too. Yo, he's using my own tactics against me. Hit and run. What is this guy? Yo, come back here, dude. Yo, weapon switching. That's so cool. Let's get some bullets and heal up. I have plenty of blood vials, don't have enough guns. You have a lot of health, sir. I respect you. You're a straight shooter. Got a pistol like me? Got a badass sword? You're being a little annoying with your hit and run tactics. You're playing a lot like a human right now. Except for the way you just charge in like that. That's a little reckless. Actually, I don't want to get shot by the Gatling gun, so I'm gonna come back here. Dude, come back, please. Oh, come on. What? Did he just walk in? He just walked into the fire. That is embarrassing. This guy just walked into the friggin' fire. I guess there's no Gatling gun here. Oh, and you have health too. Interesting. It's almost like you're a human. Except you're just a little bit too repetitive to be one. Oh god, are you gonna get me? Please don't shoot me. Oh, and where did you come from? Okay. Getting heated. More heated than I'd prefer, honestly. No, that's not true. Could have sworn I reposted him, but apparently not. Let's get out of here, and let's get some... let's get some shots. Shots. Come here. Come on. Nope, still no stagger. There you are, right after a roll concludes. I can get ya. And who shot me from up there? Did you guys see that? Okay, you know what? I actually really don't want to die, so I'm gonna heal up. Come back, dude. Get back here. Got one more bullet. Gonna make it cool. I didn't make it cool. He somehow avoided, he either avoided it or he took damage, but was in the wrong point of his animation. And what did you drop? Bone Marrow Ash. New item. What do you do, Bone Marrow Ash? Where are you, Bone Marrow? There you are. Additional medium that strengthens Quicksilver bullets? Interesting. According to the workshop, this is a special Bone Marrow Ash collection from Hemwick Charnel Lane. That is a British name if I've ever heard of one. Invaluable to hunters with weak blood tinge who require the use of stronger firearms. Okay, is this, I can equip this. Is this like something I coat my bullets with and then they become more powerful? That's what it seems like. Interesting. I'm really curious. I'm wondering how many bullets that lasts for. That's what I'm trying to say. I wonder if it's like 5, if it's all 20, if it's until I die. I feel like it'd be probably 20 at most, 5 at least. But I'm spitballing. Unless it's, oh, you know what? You know what? If it's like Souls, it might be a minute, because a lot of buffs in Souls last like between 30 seconds to a minute. Gumbo Pop, I just looked in the chat and saw all of your Kappa explanations. I guess it is Kappa then, it's not Kappa. If it's pronounced the same as the Greek thing, it's Kappa. Or if I Kappa, wait, no, where's the Kappa? Oh god, no, I don't even know. What do sororities say? I mean, I hate sororities, but technically I think I got into Phi Beta Kappa, which is, or Kappa, is Phi Beta Kappa? Phi Beta Kappa? See, I still don't know. Anyway, it's not a sorority, it's like an honor society, I guess, which you get into if you have good enough grades and a wide enough, if you took courses in a wide enough subject matter in college, you have like a GPA of like, what, 3.7 or higher, or 3.6 or higher, something like that. So yeah, I got into that honor society thing, and I accepted it because, I don't know, it looks good that you have it, I guess, on resumes, was the appeal at the time. I don't think it made that big of a difference for anything, because it's not like I've been able to get a job in my field since graduating, but, well, a job I didn't already have. I kept working in the lab I was working in, but I got that job while I was still in school. It's not like the degree helped me get the job. I just volunteered there for forever. And then, eventually enough people left who were on the payroll that I was like the best candidate. It was cool. But, I mean, unfortunately, that's the only way to get a whole lot of biology jobs, is like you gotta volunteer somewhere for years, and then eventually a space opens up. That, or you have to, you know, go for a pretty high prominence position that needs like a shit ton of experience, and you have to have like that exact experience, which of course is it's pretty rare nowadays to be like super well qualified for a job, unless you're already working in the exact same field with like a similar lab or the exact same lab or whatever. Basically, what I'm saying is biology jobs are hard to get. A lot of the time, it's volunteering with no promise that you'll get anything out of it, other than experience, I guess. But it doesn't mean that experience will help you get a job. A lot of times, the experience you do get is super specialized. Like, I worked in a native tree snail lab, and while a lot of stuff I did was kind of general, the stuff I did that was actually kind of unique and would be considered kind of a high-level skill, I guess. A lot of that was very specific to the particular lab I worked in, so it doesn't really help me much. Like, for example, actually, you know what? Hawaii makes this even worse, because I went to school in Hawaii and studied in Hawaii. So they have a lot of like native life there that's of interest. They have a big old invasive species situation. So the problem with that is that as soon as I came back to California, a lot of the like situations in Hawaii are no longer applicable to, you know, wildlife in California, and I forgot a lot of my California plants and stuff. Like, I don't know most of my native plants in California. I remembered the ones in Hawaii because that's what I was working with. So like I am like doubly unprepared right now to apply to a lot of biology jobs because like my lab was very specialized. And then as far as like getting into like a molecular lab, well, molecular stuff is just really boring in general. And I've done DNA sequencing, but I haven't done much outside of DNA sequencing, so I don't have that big of a variety. Like I can extract DNA, I can analyze it, and I can run like gels to see, you know, if you're trying to see what gene something has, like between two alleles or whatever. I can do that stuff, but that's like very, very basic. I don't know anything like in depth on molecular biology as far as working in a lab goes. And usually, if you want a bio job, you gotta have like a pretty wide skill set. You gotta be able to do a lot of RNA stuff as well, I think, which I don't know anything about. I was gonna learn about next-gen sequencing, but it never panned out, and that's like pretty big now as well. Which is like its own. Next-gen sequencing is basically this way to sequence a shit ton of DNA for really cheap. It just has its own special like preparatory method and uses this like special machine that's really expensive, like more expensive than usual. Usually like universities, wow, God, that is some like Hannibal shit from like the TV show. God, look at that. Still have to watch Hannibal, by the way, but I've seen like one episode and I've seen enough imagery to know that that is some Hannibal shit. That is grotesquely beautiful. But anyway, point being is I don't know enough Molec Bio stuff to get like a Molec Bio job, which might pay well, although I would still find it really boring, because the thing about molecular biology is you do the same thing over and over and over and over and over. And if you're unlucky and you're trying to get something to work that you're unsure will work, like a lot of DNA sequencing where you don't have specific primers and you're using generalized primers, you're going to do the same thing over and over and over just to get failure results. I sequenced jellyfish as well in my lab, because actually my lab, surprisingly, it's a tree snail lab, but unrelated. My my head, the principal investigator, we refer to him, the PI, he also worked with marine stuff. He actually did his master's in marine stuff. I think he might have done his PhD with marine animals as well. So just as his own like hobby on the side, he wanted to do, not really a hobby, because I guess he was still applying for grants and he was still going to publish it, but we were doing box jellyfish research, because box jellyfish are in Hawaii. It's a type that's not very venomous. It's not as dangerous as like some of the box jellies in Australia. It basically, if you get stung, it's like several bee stings at once. It's not that bad unless you're allergic. But they spawn like every month, and we were doing research on those. And I sequenced box jellyfish as well, and we were using a general primer that should work for like most animals to sequence CO1. But because it's a general primer, it's like it doesn't bind as well as a specific one, obviously. But we didn't know like what the specific one would need to be, so we were using a general one. And it just took forever to get it to work, because you have to get the conditions just right. You have to extract the DNA really well, which when it comes to jellyfish, that's already a little tough because they're mostly water. So basically when you're doing molec work and you're doing anything kind of experimental, if you're doing anything that's not like a hardcore like established protocol that's been done in the past and has been you know, made just right kind of thing, you're gonna fail a lot. You're already doing very repetitive tasks over and over and over, but then now on top of it, you're doing the same tasks for the exact same purpose. And that adds like another layer of tedium onto the whole thing. And all this long rant was about is that I think molecular bio is a pretty boring field to work in. So even if I could somehow get a job at some lab at some university doing molecular bio work, it's kind of boring. And then all the field skills I have, which is what I'm interested in, is field research. Ideally, like, I would love to do, like, outdoor work, like conservation work, where I just, I don't know, do, like, I guess surveys, more or less, would be my ideal. Do surveys or collect samples or something like that. That'd be my ideal job. But all my field experience is very limited to Hawaii, and then furthermore, it's specialized around things in Hawaii that revolve around native tree snails, like their predators or their environment or whatnot. So I am, like... I'm out of ammo. I am like doubly screwed on getting a job here because just I don't really like. I don't have connections here either. That's the other thing. I went to community college here. If I wanted a community college job as like maybe a TA for a course, I could probably get a job helping like teach lab classes. But I don't like teaching. I really don't like teaching that much, especially when it's low-level courses that people take it for like general ed, which is what it would end up being. Because I don't know, like I don't know, students are shits. Like a lot of students are shits. Let's just put it that way. And then grading things is kind of boring. Like it's okay, but it's not something I really want to do. So I don't know. Basically, what I'm trying to say is my job prospects for what I want. My outlook isn't good with just a bachelor's degree. I'd probably have to go back and get a master's. And then for the stuff I find kind of boring that I could probably get, I just don't really want to do it. And it also doesn't really pay that much, the stuff I probably could get. So yeah, I'm at the point of the stream where I have nothing to say about the game, so I'm just rambling about my life. Yeah, that was a sudden stop. Oh god, that surprised me. God. As you can tell, I stopped suddenly because I just ran out of things to say. That was pretty much the end of it. I kind of just described my job situation. Or my job outlook situation at the moment. Oh, the other thing is I have job hunting fatigue, because in Hawaii I searched for a job for years, literally. I was looking for jobs I might like. When I moved to California, I searched for about 6 months before just kind of giving up. And then eventually I just settled for something that was simple, that was still kind of fun. God. Not enough fun for me to want to actually do it, but like enough that I don't completely want to quit at every waking moment that I'm there. What was I saying? Oh yeah, anyway. I ran out of stuff to talk about in terms of day jobs. Ideally, I would love to be able to make my living entirely off like YouTube revenue / YouTube Patreon / donation type stuff. Basically, internet money. I call it internet money. I would love to be able to afford to live from internet money. And
crazy. I hope I didn't brain my damage.
Gumbo Pop, you need to stop donating.
Better check my pupils.
You're donating too much, man. Stop it.
Since you're living off energy drinks and my donations, take more of my cash so you can live another day. Real talk though, I hope you can find a great job, or at least maybe a better one so you can make enough money to get a lifetime supply of Red Bull.
Thank you so much. I do notice when I guess that GIF is just a big file size, because that GIF the audio on it lags really bad. I think I'm gonna change that one up a little bit. If I replay it, you know what, let's go ahead and replay your donation, because you're donating way too much, and you deserve to be honored again.
I hope I didn't brain my damage. Better check my pupils.
Since you're living off energy drinks and my donations, take more of my cash so you can live another day. Real talk though, I hope you can find a
Oh
great
god.
job, or at least maybe a better one so you can make enough money to get a lifetime supply
Okay.
of Red Bull.
So that one caught me way off guard. And this is just a chamber I missed. Okay, so yeah, on the replay, it seems like the audio and the GIF sync up okay, but when it plays for the very first time, that syncing is way off. I don't know, Streamlabs not doing too great, I guess, on syncing lip movement to audio, even though it should theoretically be synced. If you were to play the GIF and the audio file at the exact same time, like, they will be synced. I created them. I know for sure they are synced. Anyway, thank you, Gumbo Pop, so much. You are donating way too fucking much. I hope you have a decent amount of income or something, because you're being ridiculous here. I actually never drink Red Bull because it's always expensive, and even when it's on sale, it's like 2 for $5 for like a, what, 8 or 10 ounce can or 12 ounce can or something. I always buy the ones that are like 2 for $3, or ideally, sometimes they're 99 cents. There's this energy drink called Venom that's always 99 cents, and it has kind of a slightly not great aftertaste, but it's not that bad. Sometimes I buy that. But yeah, usually I only buy things 2 for $3, so that's like NOS, Full Throttle, sometimes Rockstar, Monster when it's 2 for $3, I buy a lot of Monster. Maybe one day I'll be like this rich old medium class internet personality who can afford Red Bulls. Maybe one day, with your help. But no, seriously, you gotta cut down on the donations a little bit, guy. You're donating way too much. I mean, I am so thankful for it. Like, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. But you're scaring me a little. So I hope the stream voice is. I mean, I'll go back and listen to this, I guess, portion of the stream and see what the donation sounds like. But I'm hoping it's the stream voice, the robotic stream voice, is audible at a decent level. At least when I stop talking. Oh God, there he is. Because yeah, I mean, it's fun. I think it's fun to have the robotic stream voice read aloud donations. I'm a big fan. Like, the whole reason I'm remote playing instead of just streaming directly from my PS4, even though that'd be a lot easier. If I stream directly from my PS4, the quality might even be a tiny bit better on the video. But I really want to have the ability to like see who follows me in real time and have the notifications play, the alerts play. I like the little sound bites and stuff. And then if somebody donates and I'm like streaming from my PS4, nothing will happen. That's like a big shame. So yeah. That's why I'm doing remote play, because I want Streamlabs to work. And god damn it, I fell again. Oh god damn it. Okay, so we're clearly supposed to find our way to this guy. Have I been here? I have not been here. Oh, okay, he can reach me, that's bullshit. Oh, that is some BS right there. I had 11,000 souls? Seriously? When did I get 11,000 souls? Blood. I had 11,000 blood echoes. Gumbo Pop, I hope you're not actually 1 month late on your rent payment or about to be evicted. Like, I hope you're not saying that, like, sarcastically, like, haha, I'm not this, when I actually am. Please, I hope you can pay your rent for many months to come in advance. Like, please don't give me money if you're not in a good financial situation. I appreciate it oh so much, and I love you for it, but please don't donate unless you're financially stable. Now, if you are a rich billionaire, then, you know, keep it coming. Spread the wealth. My income bracket is, I'm almost poor enough to qualify for free health insurance. With my day job, that's no longer the case, but, I'm almost poor enough to qualify for free health insurance. But, like, how much am I gonna make this year? I think this year I'm only gonna make, like, I want to say 16,000? Maybe? Maybe less? It might be less, honestly. It might be like 12,000, but that's because I was, part of the year I was only making money from the internet and didn't have a day job because I was looking for a day job I would actually like, which failed. But, what am I trying to say? Yeah, all I'm trying to say is my income bracket's super low down there, and even if I was working at my current day job for the whole year, I probably still would be making less than 24,000. Like, I don't think I would be making, yeah, I don't think I'm making 2,000 a month, but I think I'm a bit under that at the moment. I mean, I could make a lot more money if I wanted to just like make YouTube videos that I think would go viral. If I want to make shitty Steven Universe theory videos, those will probably make a lot of money because people watch shitty Steven Universe videos into the hundreds of thousands. If you have a, you know, if you're semi-competent at video editing and you have a dumb idea and are able to make a clickbait title out of it, or even if you don't even need the clickbait title, if you just make a Steven Universe theory that's, you know, okay, if people can watch it and be like, huh, maybe, or like, huh, that's cool, you can get like 100,000 views pretty goddamn easily. It's kind of sad. Like, I think one of the easiest way to tell that the Steven Universe fandom is like significantly younger than the Adventure Time fandom, maybe like by even like a 7 or 10 year average. Holy shit. Right, that happened once before. Unlock please, I want to heal. There we go. I think the easiest way to like tell how much younger the Steven Universe fandom is see what kind of like videos trend for Adventure Time versus Steven Universe, I guess. Okay, this might not be fair. I just realized I'm the only one who makes Adventure Time videos for the most part. But anyway, my Adventure Time reviews get a pretty good amount of views. Whereas my Steven Universe reviews get pretty much garbage views. But if I make a Steven Universe theory, I can get hundreds of thousands of views, even if it's not a very good video. Because I made a few Steven Universe quote-unquote theory videos that I thought were kind of like mediocre. But yeah, like, it's just the younger fan base likes, like, dumb theories. Like, the whole, like, I don't know, film theorists slash game theorists thing, like, is Scooby-Doo actually related to Courage the Cowardly Dog? Like, that kind of stupid shit. That gets a fuck ton of views from people, I want to say, between, like, the ages of 10 and, I don't know, 16 or 18 or something. Like, people watch those ridiculously. And, yeah, Steven Universe, the YouTube fanbase is all about dumb little theories. Now, that being said, if somebody makes, like, a really, really far out there one and doesn't make it comical, it'll probably get a bad like-to-dislike ratio, but I don't know. I guess what I'm saying is, when it comes to critical theory, when it comes to actual, like, actual literary analysis, just, there's not a demand for it in Steven Universe very much. Criticisms of the show are starting to grow. People are seeing that the show's kind of maybe stagnating a bit or going downhill. I don't really think it's going downhill. I think what's happening is it's stagnating and people are realizing the problems that were always there. I mean, that being said, there was more kind of bad episodes in the season 4 than there should have been, but like overall, I think the quality's been fairly constant. I just think people are realizing, like, hey, this show had a lot of problems from the start. Like, it's great, but it had a lot of problems. So nowadays, if you make a critical video of Steven Universe, you can get a good amount of views. Somebody made a video called the Steven Universe Rant. That was a good video, and that looks at, like, the technical side of things. I mean, it looks at the story, but it also looks at the animation. It looks at more than just, like, the characters are off model. It looks at storyboarding, and it does a really good job of showing, like, hey, Steven Universe does super basic storyboarding. So anyway, that video got a good amount of views. I think it was, like, last time I saw it, it was like 400,000. So that's awesome. I am glad demand for those types of videos is there. But then when it comes to, like, character analysis stuff, I guess unless you market it really well or make it a little bit clickbaity or something, I don't know. Steven Universe stuff just doesn't draw in an audience unless it's, like, something very appealable to children or clickbaity. And honestly, at the end of the day, for the most part, I really don't care about, like, theories, like fan theories or, like, headcanon type stuff or, like pretty much all the Steven Universe theories out there. I don't really care that much about them. Sometimes I might think of one and be like, that's interesting, I wonder if that'll happen, or, that's interesting, I wonder if this could be the reason. But for the most part, I want to see things that already happened, and I want to analyze things that are already done and concluded. I want to analyze a narrative or a story arc that has finished, and I want to, like, see what depth there is, what it does well, what it does poorly, how the characters grow, how it plays into the larger season, how it plays with themes, how it, you know, subverts stuff, whatever. I want to look at things that are already established, and I want to dive into the literature. That's what film theory is supposed to be. Film theory is supposed to be analyzing a work. It's not supposed to be making dumb hypotheses or exploring stupid ideas or what-ifs or headcanons. That's not what film theory is. In fact, I really hate film theorists for, I hate that channel for just, like, okay, do you, be you, do the stuff, like, make stuff you like, and if you're making a shit ton of money and you like the money, then you know what, just make whatever gets money. That's your prerogative. Do whatever you want. Unless you're CinemaSins. If you're CinemaSins, fuck you. Because CinemaSins is fucking awful and atrocious and horrible, and I fucking hate it. Go watch Sean and Jen on YouTube. Sean and Jen, Sean does some, it's called Sean and Jen, but I think it's just Sean's channel at this point. He does a few videos on CinemaSins and why it's just terrible, and they basically, CinemaSins is supposed to be nitpicks. It's supposed to be funny nitpicks. But, like, half of them are awful, and the other half are not, like, accurate. They're, like, completely misrepresented, or the person was super stupid and missed the plot entirely, and is nitpicking something that's not a real nitpick. Okay, what was my point? Oh yeah, my point was, okay, you do you, but please don't call yourself film theorists. Don't call yourself film theorists unless you're exploring actual film theory, which you do not. YouTubers like Lindsay Ellis, they explore film theory. YouTubers like Kyle, whatchamacallem? Browsehole High is his, Browsehole High is his show's name. He's a film theorist. He explores concepts in film. He looks at film from both a technical perspective, from a cinematographic perspective, from a historical perspective, and a literary perspective. He's awesome. He does all kinds of stuff. He, like, does film theory in, like, a range of knowledge that I feel like I sometimes can't even access because I don't have the, like, I didn't go to film school. I don't know jack about that kind of stuff. I just kind of wing it with my thoughts. So that's why I usually try to analyze plot and stuff rather than how a shot is made, because that's the stuff that really interests me, but it's also the stuff that, like, I feel most comfortable with. Whereas, like, I don't know the language of cinema too much outside of what I've picked up from watching other YouTubers. Excuse me. Anyway, all this rant is saying is, like, if you make a YouTube channel, don't name yourself for something you're not actually doing. Even if it kind of is semi-accurate, because you're making theories about films, I guess, but I guess I don't want to use the word theories because you're just making dumb ideas. I don't know, call yourself the Big Dumb Idea channel or something, or the Dumb Movie Idea channel, or some bullshit. Don't call yourself film theorists, please. You're not doing film theory, yo. And that was a patented rant, only on stream. I mean, could do rant vlogs, but I don't know. I'd rather play video games than rant now and then. I don't like vlogs very much, honestly. Like, my original videos were vlog formatted. If you guys seen my original videos where I have my face cam, it's still so weird to me. Okay, it's so weird to me when people are like, "Can you do a face reveal?" And I'm like, "Oh, here's the guy. Yo, this is the guy. Yo, this is the guy with a turret. Yo, I just realized I've been... Oh my god, he threw a Molotov at me. I've been shooting him, but I have no ammo. I've been shooting him, but I have no ammo. Oh no, oh no, oh no, climb with care, climb with care. Sir, please. Sir, please. Sir, please. Let me heal. Let me get bullets. God damn it, sir. Sir!
I should think you still have dreams. Well, the next time you dream, give some thought.
I'm not even mad. I came unprepared. That was my fault. I should have, as soon as I saw him, I should have ran back down that ladder, slid all the way down that shit, pumped some of my blood into bullets, healed up, climbed back up, unless he was following me down the ladder, and then fought him. I can't even be mad. That was just me being stupid. Anyway, what was I saying before I... Kind of peeved about having to make this run again, but it's fine. I know exactly where I'm going. So yeah, my original videos... Okay, so I went from a tangent from vlogs to facecam. When people tell me to do a face reveal, I'm like, dude, my first, like, 15 or 10 videos, my face is in the thumbnail of all of those. Like, why are you asking for a face reveal? I have my face in, like, so many of my thumbnails. Like, have you not browsed my... I didn't... Shit, I went down here by accident. Have you not browsed, like, my videos? Like, at all? Do you only watch the stuff that's new? Like, what's up? Like, I don't understand. So yeah, if you want to see my face, watch my old videos. Now that being said, my old videos are bad. They're pretty goddamn mediocre. And yeah, the thing I realized is I don't really like doing vlog entries that much. I think it's just because I'm not as proud of them as when I script things. And if I'm gonna be talking on the spot, I don't know. I don't want to like, I don't have to film it and edit it. For dialogue that like I create on the spot, I don't have to film it, edit it, and then like also add in scenes or images of what I'm talking about to just, you know, further talk about, or further illustrate what I'm saying. Like, if I'm going to illustrate what I'm saying, and if I'm going to edit what I'm saying, I want it to be good. And that's why I began scripting my videos, because I just much preferred and was much prouder of the work I did when I, you know, put a good amount of thought into it ahead of time, and then took the time to organize things, coalesce them, and try to make everything succinct and less rambly, because I ramble a lot. If I get going, I ramble a lot, and I repeat things a lot, so I don't want to do that. But I'm okay with doing that while streaming, because, you know, it's kind of a different scenario, it's a different feel. I'm also, like, so far I've been playing okay. I feel like I've been doing okay playing while rambling right now. The difficulty comes when I have to look at the chat, and then respond to the chat while also playing. That's when I have a hard time. But if I'm just going to ramble about a random topic I decided on, like I've been doing for the past hour or so, I can do that fairly well. I mean, I may take the wrong turn now and then, like I just did. But for the most part, it's not a big deal. So yeah, I like this format a lot better. So if I'm going to be doing, like, vlog-type stuff, I'd rather, like, do it while playing games. And then, I don't know, maybe I'll take a, you know, a cut of it. Maybe I'll, like, clip it and re-render it or something. Or, you know what, I should just download something that can, What form? Okay, I need to find out the format files you have. I think it's MP4 when you download directly from YouTube. I believe it's an MP4 file. So I should just get a program where I can create a clip of an MP4 video. That way I don't actually have to open it in Sony Vegas and re-render it, because, God, that takes forever and is annoying to do. So yeah, I should just get a program that can clip MP4s, and then maybe if I do have like a rant about something, I can upload it labeled as such. Like, individually. Like, I'll upload the full stream on my archive channel, my secondary YouTube channel. But if I have, like, a focused rant, maybe I'll, make short clips. That's cool. Developing ideas as I play games for the future of my stuff. That's really cool. I didn't actually expect to be able to do that. So yeah, I guess that's the plan for now. And now that slight awkward silence until I figure out what I want to talk about next. I think I'm gonna do... This is gonna be my last run. Next time I die, or when I reach a checkpoint, maybe. Let's try to kill... You know what? Let's try to kill this guy. I'll do maybe a couple more runs, or until I get to the next checkpoint, and then I'll call it quits for the day. Because I said I'd play about an extra hour. It's been about 15 minutes since then. I think it's time to start getting some sleep for my job tomorrow. So one of my friends played Animal Crossing for the phone, and I thought it came out. Apparently it didn't, though. He just downloaded it. I'm not sure. My girlfriend texted me that one of the friends she's with, they got Animal Crossing, and they said it was good. So the fact that they said Animal Crossing for the phone is good is fucking awesome, because I was really scared it would be horrible. If there's a game for the phone you can do right, it's Animal Crossing. Like, you know those phone games that are limited to, like, microtransactions or wait times, or, you know, you have the bar refills, or you can only play it a certain amount of times per day or something like that? Animal Crossing is so perfect. Animal Crossing was already, you know, something, unless you cheated and fast-forwarded time, which, let's be honest, everybody skipped days. Everybody did their junk, went to the next day, found all the fossils, went to the next day, found all the fossils, went to the next day. Yeah, everybody did that. But if you're gonna play Animal Crossing legit, like, it being on the phone doesn't matter. Like, say you can pay $5 to replenish everything in the... Let's say you pay $5 and you replenish all the fossils and all the unique stuff, and you, like, reset the shop or something with Nook. That's awesome, because people who don't want to do that can just wait till the next day, and it may as well be classic OG Animal Crossing, and that's so cool, and I'm really excited, and I hope that's how it works. I hope it's not like a watered-down experience. I hope you have a house, I hope you have furniture, I don't expect it to be as good as, like, you know, the Wii U version or whatever the latest version was. I honestly haven't played Animal Crossing since the first DS one. But I'm just so excited for the prospect of it, because I might finally have something to kill my time on at work that doesn't require my attention. I play Hearthstone and Pokemon Duel at work sometimes, but those are both things that require me to, you know, do something in a certain amount of time, or else I will lose those games. Animal Crossing is finally a game that pretty much has infinite replayability, that I can play at work without having to worry about, you know, time issues. Like, I can leave it aside, I can leave it for 5 minutes, and I can come back to it and everything will be fine. If I leave Hearthstone for 5 minutes, I lost the game, obviously. Same for Pokemon Duel. So yeah, I'm super pumped. Anyway, I'm not sure if he like, the way my girlfriend texted me made it seem like he downloaded it, like, off the internet before it was actually released. So I'm not sure if it's out yet. If it's not out yet, I'm sad, because I want to play it, but I don't want to pirate it. Ooh, I got a blood jewel thing. God, these guys are so weak to quarters. Look at them just all. Look at them all die. Oh, there's 3 of you now. Oh, so you are pretty weak until you do a combo attack, and then it's scary. I getcha. Okay, that's the type of enemy you are. It reminds me of those guys, like the base undead enemies from Dark Souls, where they're really weak for the most part, but then now and then they do this flurry of knife strikes, and if you get stuck between that and a wall, you're just dead. These guys kind of remind me of that a little bit. Let me take a quick look at the chat real quick. See what Gumbo Pop's saying, because Gumbo Pop, you're the only one communicating with me at the moment. Thank you so much for keeping me company. So yeah, I agree with you a lot. If you're gonna make a theory, please have some evidence. Like, it doesn't have to be, like, super solid, but you have to have some, like, corroborating evidence. You have to have some kind of premise you're basing your thing on. And if you call it a theory, please have it at least be somewhat of a framework that explains something. Like, I labeled some of my videos theories just because that's what everybody labels them, but, like, a theory is supposed to explain a body of facts. What a theory is you have a bunch of facts, and you're supposed to explain why those facts are what they are. You're supposed to kind of describe a mechanism for how those facts got into place, or something along those lines. A theory is not just one idea or one guess. For example, if there was, let's say there was a new gem in Steven Universe that was, like, teased just slightly, and then somebody's like, I think it's this mineral because blah 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 blah. That's not actually a theory. That's just an idea or a hypothesis. A theory needs, like, a larger framework to explain something. Like, if you're going to explain how magic and Adventure Time works, you could call that a theory, because it's an explanatory framework for magic. And a lot of people just use theory to mean idea or hypothesis, and that's very annoying. Hypothesis is, like, a bit too formal. I guess for something like, you know, for cartoon analysis, hypothesis might be a bit too formal sometimes. Plus, you're not actually testing anything. Usually when you say hypothesis, it's something you're going to test, which isn't happening. But, you know, I still like using the word hypothesis because it's fun, it sounds fancy. But theory is just super overused, and it's down to the point where people are using the basic colloquial version of it so much that it's going to keep being used. This is not a battle I'm ever going to win. It's an uphill battle with no end. It's battle to space. People will continue to use theory endlessly and incorrectly, and I'll live with that, but I'll complain about it. But yeah, if you're gonna make an idea, if you're gonna make some kind of headcanon thing, have some evidence. Ideally, have multiple sources of evidence. And if there's not, if you don't have that much evidence, or just a very light amount, at least make the idea you have. At least make sure it's a very compelling and interesting idea. Ideally, you want evidence and you want it to be compelling. But if you can't have both, have at least one of those. If it's a very mundane theory and is also poorly supported, that is just garbage. Don't voice it. I mean, you can voice it if you want, but, like, it doesn't add much to the discussion. One of the things I don't mind is when people add something to... If people add something to the narrative that's kind of their own perspective, as long as it's not contradictory in any way, as long as it doesn't contradict anything the narrative already established, like, even if it doesn't have evidence, but it adds extra depth, it adds extra nuance, it plays with the themes more, that's fine in my opinion, as long as there's no contradictions, because more depth is awesome. If you're creating more depth with your discussion, that's great, even if there's not that much evidence for it. Now, if you're not adding depth, though, that's a completely different situation. If you're not adding depth, you're just saying a random thing and there's no evidence, that's just a waste of time. And that's my rant on that. Rant inspired by Gumbo Pop 420, who was saying how much he hates, or Gumbo Pop, I hope you're, I'm saying he, should I say they? Are you a dude? Let me know if you don't care. I'll try to say they in the future. Singular they is great. Singular they should be used more often. When you ask who turned the light, like, I don't know. I was trying to use an example of a singular they used in common language a lot. I think, like, when people say, like, they forgot to turn off the light, they're talking about a single person, for example. Like, singular they is in the common vernacular already. It's a great thing to use, and I should try to use it more. I don't want to... I try to do it a lot, but sometimes I default to, you know, using he by accident. I'll try not to do that. But anyway, the previous rant was inspired by Gumbo Pop 420, who said that they hate when people don't have evidence for their ideas. I just realized this guy's... Oh my god, he just parried me. Oh, I got it. I said I was going to get ammo, and I didn't. And I got ammo. Sweet. Cool. Oh my god, that's a blunderbuss, I bet. I bet that's a blunderbuss. God, it's so hard to dodge. This guy's so cool. Alright, I have a sidestep attack. It's really good. Look at that. Look at that. Well, he dodged it that time, but... Oh my god. Oh my god, thank you for letting me heal. I don't know why you did a slow strike, but thank you, sir. God damn it. Okay, attack me. Attack me with your sword, please. What the fuck was that? Oh my god, does he have a fucking berserk? Does he have like a guts cannon arm? What the fuck did I just see? Oh, I'm freaking out. It is, sorry guys, I am yelling. I'm yelling so loudly, and it is really late. And I might be waking up my neighbors. Probably not, but I don't wanna be waking up anybody. It is 1 AM, and I hope I'm not waking up anybody. He just fucking parried me. I have only 6 blood vials left. And he just parried me again, oh my god!
I should think you still have dreams. Well,
oh, I'm not even mad. You are so cool. What was that fucking giant explosion he did? Did you see that fucking, like, guts cannon arm blast? God, that was amazing. Okay, so I'm gonna call it a, you know, I said I was gonna give it 2 more shots. I'm gonna give it 1 final shot. I didn't reload my bullets again, as you guys saw, so, what I'm actually gonna do is, you know what, I don't want to take bullets out of my inventory. I'm gonna go ahead and fight him as is, but I'm just gonna give it 1 more shot, and that's it. Gumbo Pop 420, as far as the whole, quantum magic thing goes, like, it's basically confirmed in Adventure Time that, yeah, like, quantum magic is some kind of quantum mumbo-jumbo, corporealized or whatever. Like, Princess Bubblegum, there's that whole science episode, you know, where she's like, it's just science that they don't understand. They're just manipulating quantum physics. But, like, you know, it's obviously everything is physics at one point or another in the universe. Like, in a universe, no matter what happens, it's like physics, because physics is just like the study of the interactions that happen in life. Like, at the most basic level, physics is the study of the interactions in life. So of course, like, magic is physics in AT in that sense. But yeah, as far as like jewels being quantum computers or something, that's kind of taking it over the top. Like, I mean, jewels can empower magic. Sure, that's like common in a lot of media. Like there's magic jewels, like the Ice King's crown is composed of magic jewels. And magic works on some quantum level if you are to believe PB's understanding of it, right? But like, yeah, going to say that like the jewels are quantum computers, that's kind of stupid. That doesn't provide any additional depth really to the thing. It's basically plain semantics. You're just plain semantics to make something sound. Basically, you're trying to sound profound when you're not. It's what Deepak Chopra does. He uses the word quantum in his books on spirituality, and it's just pure gibberish and means absolutely nothing. Like saying like quantum love. You're just kind of being inane. You're not saying anything. You're just using words to sound interesting when you got nothing interesting to say. And basically, if you call like Adventure Time jewels quantum computers or something, that's just being inane. It doesn't actually increase your understanding in any way that matters. Man, I'm gonna have a lot of bits of the stream. I'm gonna have a lot of them to cut up and like make, you know, short segments on. Like that 1 minute of dialogue right there I did could be its own little segment that I can upload, and probably will. Oh god. Now the thing that's gonna be annoying about it is that I'm gonna have to make thumbnails for it, maybe. So I don't know how that's gonna work out. Maybe I will. I'm trying to think what a easy way to make thumbnails would be. Like, I usually spend way too much time on my thumbnails. This Over the Garden Wall thumbnail was super fast to make. I was super happy. It took like, I think it took me like 5 minutes finally. I had to just look up the font. I had to look up the Over the Garden Wall title font. But after that, it took me like 5 minutes to make. Most thumbnails take me like 15 to 20, and I don't know, more time than I should spend, honestly. Yeah, if I'm gonna be like if I'm gonna be making short clips of a discussion, I might not want to just use a thumbnail of the gameplay, but then again, maybe I do, because I don't want to spend 5 minutes making a thumbnail for some. Well, I just died. I'm gonna give it one more run, because that was a garbage run. I'm gonna one more shot. In fact, you know what I'm gonna do this time? I'm very low on healing items. So this is probably gonna go really poorly, but I'm just gonna run through the level, and give it one more good old college try. I don't know why they call it a college try, actually. What does that mean? Is it because, you know, I didn't try in high school at all. I did try a bit in college. I wanted to get A's in college, which I did for the most part until organic chemistry. I did not try in organic chemistry. I just crammed the night before and was happy with a B. Anyway, if they call it a college try because you don't try in high school but you try in college, that makes sense. But otherwise, I don't know why they call it that. Anyway, all I'm saying is I gotta think about how I want to make thumbnails for clips I make, because I want to make a thumbnail that's not just you know, taking one of the screenshots of the gameplay that YouTube provides, but at the same time I don't want to put work into it. So I don't know, maybe I'll make it an amalgam. Maybe I'll just get, like, for example, if I have something on magic, maybe I'll post a maybe I'll get a screen cap of something magic related from Adventure Time and overlay it onto something Bloodborne related, like from the gameplay or something. Or maybe I'll just make it like Ice King's face. Maybe I'll just make it screenshots from whatever it is I'm ranting about. Maybe. I don't know. Or you know what I could do? Maybe I could use the little oh god. Maybe I could use the little animated character I have of myself and just put my face in the corner there, and then use a screenshot of something as well, like whatever it is I'm talking about, and then like have a screenshot of the, or have my character have the appropriate reaction. Like, for example, if I'm upset, maybe I'll use my angry face, which means I might have to make more faces. Oh, so you know what sucks? My old computer died, and the tablet I have, the digital tablet, is only it's only compatible up to Windows 7. It was a cheap knockoff, like, brand one that was like 40 bucks, and sorry, it was I think it was up to Windows 8, but anyway, it does not work on Windows 10. I can't install drivers for it because they don't exist, because it was like a cheap knockoff. They don't, this company doesn't update the drivers. because actually I'm actually gonna kill these enemies because I'm afraid I'll die if I run past them. But yeah, the company doesn't update the drivers, so my current computer, I can no longer use my graphics tablet to draw. So that means making like drawing anything from scratch is really hard now, because I'm gonna have to do it with basically I'm gonna have to do it with a mouse, or I'm gonna have to, I don't know, buy a new tablet, I guess. But yeah, I might have to make some new faces if I do that method, like some new, like take the existing, you know, if I take the existing character I already have and just make only new faces but keep everything else identical, that might be not too hard to do with a mouse. I could probably do that. But yeah, I can stick him in, then stick a picture mildly related to whatever it is I'm talking about, and maybe that's how I'll make clips of little rants or conversations or tangents I have about stuff while I play games. That sounds good. I think that's the current idea I'm gonna go with. That's probably what I'll go ahead and do. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. So I heard this story that the thing that's like, oh god, that's a reference to Alien. When the chest burster scene happens, one of the characters just shouts that out in a really weird voice. And from what I understood, she was told to say that without knowledge of what's actually happening in the scene. So she just says that randomly as like being freaked out. I don't know, I just think it's a funny story how she didn't know what the scene she was saying, oh god, was for. But yeah, if you go watch Alien, it's just this really funny bit of dialogue around the time of the chestburster scene, and it always cracks the hell out of me, because it just sounds so stupid. Am I going in circles? I think I'm going in circles. Let us climb this ladder. Shit, that's not what I wanted to do. Bullets. Got my bullets. We got 5 healing items. That's not very much. When I first fought him, I think I burnt through like 10 when I first fought him before I died. But now we have 5 bullets, so we might be able to, if we're lucky, we can parry him. Maybe. And we will see what happens, because this is going to be my final attempt. Let me read the chat before I go ahead and go on. Yeah, drawing with a mouse, disgraceful. I know, man. Drawing with a mouse is terrible. I usually don't draw. I usually use, like, the shift command. Like, in Photoshop, if you hold shift and make 2 dots, it makes a line from those points. So usually I just hold shift the whole time and make points really close to each other. Because if you draw freehand with a mouse, it just feels horrible. But like I said, my graphics tablet does not work because I don't have the drivers. Now, what pisses me off to no end is that in Windows Ink, the tablet works, because apparently Windows Ink has its own, like, self-built drivers, I guess, that with Windows Ink apps, you can get pressure sensitivity out of it. But as soon as I try to use Manga Studio or Photoshop, it will not have pressure sensitivity work, which means the tablet's pretty much functionless, because the lines look terrible without the pressure sensitivity. Also, actually, in Manga Studio and Photoshop, if I remember right, actually it was just flipping out and wigging out. It wouldn't even work to draw a normal line. Now, in Windows Ink, in like a sketch program, I can use pressure sensitivity, but there's no layers, there's so little brushes, there's like no colors, there's like no options, you can't even zoom in. And then I would have to buy Photoshop in Windows Ink, which is the subscription service, which is the one where you have to pay like $90 a year to have Photoshop, or whatever price it is. It's more than I'm willing to pay, let's say that, especially when I have like CS5 or whatever. So yeah, like, I'm kind of fucked unless Windows Ink decides to have a free app that's basically like a Photoshop Lite, which, come on, Windows, stop fucking being so money grubby. Please get that. I don't want to purchase some kind of third-party program, because they're probably going to be bad. And yeah, anyway, the thing here is, don't buy, like, I bought Monoprice. The tablet is wonderful, it works just fine how I intended it to, or the tablet works how I expected, basically, wonderfully, just fine. For 40 bucks it was a steal. The problem is Monoprice usually does not update its drivers for its shitty products, or not shitty, for its low-end products. So if you buy low-end, there are other companies, I think there's some Japanese one, I can't remember. Buy that one. Buy that one. Don't buy Monoprice, unless you plan to put a decent amount of money into it. God, that did so much damage! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh! You know what I'm gonna try? I'm gonna try leading him to the edge. I don't have enough healing items to make this fight go. Look at his health. Like, this is too much. But maybe, if I'm lucky.
You think you still have dreams?
He got stuck on his cannon. I was gonna say if I'm lucky, maybe I could stagger him off the edge. If this was Dark Souls 1 or 2, there's a kick button, which staggers a lot. That's what I would be mashing, but, yeah. I wasn't gonna win that, his blunderbuss gun, I need to find a way to dodge that, because most of the damage I've been eating was from that. So next time, what's gonna happen is I'm gonna replenish some blood, I'm gonna replenish some bullets, and then it's time to rematch. And, unless I'm gonna run out of blood, I plan to defeat him the old-fashioned way, with good old grits and guts and, bashing your head against the wall. And if I can't do that, or if like I run out of healing items and he still has too much health, I might try to rain out him. That's gonna be the plan for next stream. This is gonna be the end of this one. He just completely demolished me. This is kind of like last stream, where at the end of the stream I was just getting demolished by the cleric beast, and then this stream I came back and just I did it in one go. So I'm very curious if maybe by the time I come back, next time I'm playing Bloodborne, maybe if I'm lucky, I'll be able to demolish him in one go as well. We shall see, we shall see. Anyway, I'm having a lot of fun. Bloodborne's a blast. I think I'm still, like, a little bit worn out on Souls. I love Souls, but I think I'm still, like I don't really want to play Dark Souls 3 that much. If it's on sale for, like, 10 or maybe 15, I'll buy it. If that includes the DLC, which, yeah, that's a big sale. Unlikely to happen, but maybe PS Plus. Maybe it'll be given free through PS Plus one day. So if that happens, I'll get Dark Souls 3. But I'm not that into it at the moment. Now, Bloodborne right now, I am having a blast with it. Because it is just different enough, and the pace is just different enough, and the gothicness of it is fun too. So I'm having a good old time. Really glad I started it. I was having a few doubts kind of when I first booted it up on my first stream, but no, I'm so glad I did it. Having a blast. No, what was I gonna say? Oh, yeah, the thing about hugging enemies' butts, when you have a big enemy hug its butt, I'm still a little bit annoyed at how easy and how convenient, or not easy, not convenient, how easy and how effective that is, the butt hugging. But, you know, it's not that big of a criticism. It's like, it's really hard to make the gameplay dynamic with creatures that size. I guess they didn't quite pull it off, because the best strategy is still to just shove the camera all the way up the creature's butt and just slice away. But the human-sized enemies are fucking sweet. I am loving this guy. Honestly, probably the best thing to do is stick on this guy's butt as well. I'll probably try that next time. Just try to stay on his butt. But since he's a human, he has those sick dodges, those sick dashes, and he uses them well. So I'm hoping that's going to be harder than... I'm hoping it's harder done than said. So yeah, next stream will probably be, if I stream late at night, it'll be over the gungeon. Over the gungeon? Over the... I just fused over the garden wall and, enter the gungeon. Over the gungeon. The next stream will probably be Enter the Gungeon if I do it super late at night. If I do it around like 10 or 11 or something, I don't know, maybe if I really want to stream, I might go lock myself up in our bedroom and stream from the bedroom on my weaker computer, in which case I'll probably play like a lower end Steam game that's not too I'll play a Steam game that doesn't have too high resource use, like, I don't know, Super Meat Boy or something like that. And then I'll set up a schedule. I think it'll probably be Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, or at least Wednesday, Thursday, or Wednesday, Friday. It'll be at least 2 of those 3 days, if not all 3. And on one day I'll play Night in the Woods for sure, and on another day I'll be continuing Bloodborne. And I will decide probably early into next week. I'll decide if I'll try to think about it tonight actually, and I'll try to make a little graphic for it to put up as my video banner when I'm away. When I'm offline, I mean. So I'll have a schedule. So I'll think about it tonight. I think I'll make it tonight. I'll upload that to Twitch so everybody can see my schedule. I'm probably going to go read some of the comments I got on my Over the Garden Wall video. And then I'm going to, you know, brush my teeth, go to bed, call it a night, go to work tomorrow, come home, work on Steven Universe, and see what I'll do from there. So, wow, super last minute follow, Jupiter Oil. I hope you didn't just get here, because this is going to be the end of the stream. Saying my plans for the next few days. I just finished them, actually. I was about to say goodnight, and Jupiter Oil had to go and just subscribe to me super last minute. Super last second, even. So yeah, thank you for the follow. Thank you so much, Gumbo Pop 420. Thank you so much for all your donations. You are the best. You are fueling my energy drink supply. It is because of you that I will be able to stay, maybe not motivated, but it is because of you I will be able to stay up for many hours and work on shit. Thank you. And good night to all. I will see you Wednesday around noon Pacific Standard Time, unless I see you at some random time late into the night when I can't sleep for a sleepy stream. Looking forward to doing a sleepy stream, like when I'm really tired. Also looking forward to doing a drunk stream one day. I rarely ever drink. By myself, I almost never drink. At parties, I drink a little bit, but I haven't been drunk, or I haven't been, like, inebriated for, like, a whole year almost. But maybe one day, if there's some kind of occasion, or I come home from a party, or who knows why, maybe I'll do a drunk stream one day, just to see what it's like. I'm really curious to see what it's like, because I've never analyzed myself while I've been drunk. Like nobody's ever filmed me or anything like that. I don't really know how I behave or how I'm different, so I'm kind of curious to find out. Yeah. That's way in the future. It's just a stupid gimmick novelty thing I want to just try one day. It's not going to be like a recurring thing. Like I said, I almost never drink just because alcohol's kind of expensive, and I don't know, I'm not old enough to, like, enjoy, you know, fine whiskey or anything like that, nor am I rich enough to buy it. Okay, that is that. Good night, everyone. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for your time. I hope you had fun. We shall continue Bloodborne another night, and I hope you're all doing well. Goodbye. Okay, I'm about to actually click the button now. Bye. Or good morning. Good morning for those of you who are waking up. Bye-bye.